It wasn't even here. Wasn't even here. Was not even here. Well, that was that. I was like, I think I'm here, guys. Okay. All right, shut that off. Okay. Instagram's on. Laura Jill will be here when she can. If not, we'll probably go live again. What is wrong with Instagram? I don't think it's live, man. All right, we're here. Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 16, episode I fucking don't know what. Hello everyone. I'm out to KristaMarie, the Who's Starting You On podcast. Oh, Lrga's here. Lrga's here. The Who's Starting You On podcast. But we're on the most benevolent timeline possible. So we disagree respectfully. And we always end up on the most benevolent timeline available. So I'm going to say if you're listening on the podcast side, but I have not uploaded anything on the podcast side in a little while. But if I do, if you're listening on the podcast side, I appreciate it. And please rate podcast 5 stars if it's Apple, Spotify. Spotify and I are not friends right now, so probably won't see me on there. But if you do, please rate me 5 stars. I appreciate it. And if you don't like me, you just leave me a review. Just tell me you don't like me. And tell me why. I just dropped the link, right? Okay. I even sent it to you. I don't know if it makes a difference, Lrga, if I send it to you, which way, if it lets you stream or not on your thing. So take your time. But oh my God, I'm so excited you're off your call. But so literally, okay, let's just Atlanta. It's freaking. Did I hear this right? Because I mean, I tend to think that like Tasha. Let me just get back to you guys. Tasha K is a pretty reliable source, right? And Lrga, I think you sent it to me, right? It's about Tasha K saying that Atlanta's pregnant, or Atlanta's pregnant. Atlanta's married to somebody else. If so, that would mean she is in Simon's house, mukbanging with Hot Dog Man in Simon's house, while the other guy she just married pays for it. Do I have that correct? I'm not saying that Tasha K is lying because I don't think she does. I don't think she wants a lawsuit. I mean, somebody tell me I'm lying right now. Like, tell me did I dream that? I must have dreamed that because that's fucking crazy, right? I had to have dreamt that part. I think that was a dream. Because if that's true, how the fuck can anybody take her seriously? Like, how can her daughter take her seriously? Like, how can she, like, married? Is this like a Tasha? Somebody tell me if this is true or not. And then there was, what was the other thing? There's something else. Oh, no, it's the Charles and Angela. Look, I think Charles loves Angela. Absolutely. I just need only to be bothered. Like, he doesn't make me bothered. He's like, I think she wants too hard for us to see how much he loves her, but it's obvious that he does. I don't think that he particularly cares for her family too much, but like he said, he was Tyler Perry before Tyler was Perry, his family, I guess. He's easier just to walk away. Yeah, but Porsha, because I mean, like, her daughter's got to think that this is crazy. And how are you going to sit there and tell us? And I'm sorry, I forget how old Pilar is, but like, I don't think she's sitting there saying, "Where's Papa? I told you he was at work. He's been gone too long." Like, I don't think that conversation happened. Really. Why don't you just say, "I put him in ice. I called the popos on him." Because she's going to find out eventually. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you have her in his house still. Like, I don't know. I mean, eventually we'll get the story probably from Tasha. And that too,
right.
Lrga. What is like?
Hi.
What a fucking bitch.
I'm only up here for a minute, and then I have that thing I have to go do, and then I'll come back if you're still up. But
yeah, she's not a friend.
How are you, beautiful? You look great. I like your waves today.
Thank you.
Yes,
so,
we are MBTA.
Yes, on the most benevolent timeline available. So what do you think about so okay, so is she married? Is she married?
Who?
Porsche.
Angela?
No, Porsche.
Portia. Yeah, she's still married to Simon.
Okay, so what is this Tasha K saying? She's married to somebody else that's paying helping pay for this house.
Oh, so that's a whole rumor. I don't know how from a freaking emoji of a bat they decide that because they call the president of Nigeria Bat and his son is the mini bat, that her putting a picture up in a Nigerian designer's gown with a bat emoji and something else was like her letting the world know that she is with this dude. I feel like Portia's so full of lies
That's what I
that
mean.
if she is,
It's something.
um, it's just too, I don't believe it. And I don't know what president I don't know what king or president would
Right.
want Simon's sloppy leftovers when she's such a messy bitch. He
She's
didn't even know. He thought everything was fine, you guys. And
yeah.
then for her to sit up here in this episode and start crying about
Oh,
PJ asking, bitch, she set all of this up. It's I'm done
I
with
know.
Portia.
I know. And I'm telling you, I don't think Pilar's sitting there saying he's been gone too long. Like that whole
Yeah,
conversation
that's
is
not
not happening.
nothing that happened.
She's
She's a
not. Yeah,
liar.
she's a liar, and she's having a mukbang. So even if it was true, say she's banging somebody, she'd be in Simon's house having mukbangs with hot dog guy, boy,
Yeah,
whatever, and then why somebody else would probably be paying for it.
right.
Like, more probably married. I don't know what she's whatever.
Hey, apples and trees. This is her whole new
That's if
brand
he
is
said
smashing married men. Then yeah, I don't really believe it though. I'll
no.
believe it when I finally see it. Just like she wants us to believe Simon is broke and a
Yeah,
criminal, but she stayed up in his $7 million house. So he
and
wasn't that broke. The house is real.
drove his cars, and
Yeah,
he's just like, "Fuck it, I don't want the car." He said, "I don't want the house either."
right. He could say that, but he does. He doesn't want her to benefit from
I wouldn't want
their
it
thing.
either, especially when you got up here
Yeah.
lying about your daughter and shit, saying she misses me
Yeah.
and
And
gone
if
too
that was
long.
really if that
Yeah,
was really a concern for Portia, she should have thought about that before instead
yeah,
of wait to get on TV and try to weaponize her daughter's feelings against this man when she started all of it, you guys.
I know. And how about her saying, "What was? Oh God, was I just going to say? Oh, with Shamea. Oh my God,
Oh, that was horrible. That's why I have her with
that's
reptilian
awful.
eyes and laser. They're jealous.
Yeah, that's
Her
awful.
and Angela are jealous of Shamia.
Yeah, I'm like, what are you? What Angela? What do you see? Like, what are you watching here? And how
I'm
is this?
telling you,
Yeah, I couldn't believe
Angela
that made all that
has
noise.
been Angela has been coveting Shamia since the first episode. And then did you
Yeah,
see the after party, friend? Did you see the after party?
the
The
after.
after show thing?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, so in there for Angela to say that Shamia's playing the long game and
Yeah, the long game because she
yeah,
always wanted to be a housewife, and she let what was it? I can't even.
yeah, I can't even either.
She's
And
like,
Angela,
let her have her shine, and then she was waiting, just waiting to get on the show to throw freaking
mhm,
Portia right off, right?
right, right. It's crazy.
Maybe that's
And
how some.
Angela needs to, I kind of feel like Angela needs to worry about why Charles won't say he loves her and acts so done with her.
Yeah, and it's like, maybe that's the way you fucking think, bitch. Like maybe that's you. Like you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like maybe that's why you have issues with your daughter doesn't respect your mother doesn't.
Oh my God. And then that, I feel like her mom, we're all over the place, but
I
when
know.
her mom came to the house and told her, we're moving out of the house you bought
Yeah,
us, I can totally see her
I
mom
get
being
it.
done with having Angela's daughter think she can just come
Yeah,
use the car and the house just because your
yeah, yeah.
mom bought us this house. You can come in here and use whatever that's not how it works.
No, no, you're not buying me shit, and then somebody's gonna come in, my daughter or whoever's gonna say, "Oh, because my mom pays for it,
Right,
you can
exactly.
take the car whenever you want," and then you're gonna throw it
Yeah.
in my face, and that's your grandmother.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like no, and that's it. And like I thought about that, but I mean, I understand like maybe not the aunt try to fight the granddaughter, but like I think that there's something wrong with
Well,
Shay.
even that, there's more behind the story. So the daughter could have came in extra hot, because if the sister doesn't even, it gets to blur it out and you can't even speak her name on film.
That's true. It's true. True.
Yeah, then there's obviously some contention there that we don't have any idea about,
I was wondering. I was like, am I getting Cher confused with Angela's sister? No, Cher's Brit's sister, right? Like, I'm like,
Right, Cher's
who
Brit
are they
sister.
saying? Is it a different? And I was getting confused. Yeah, I was getting confused with those two. I mean, but I feel like Brit, we didn't really have much going on, really. Why do I feel like we're losing her? Are we losing her? Am I?
Brit, this was a nice soft episode for Brit.
Yeah.
She had a little over there with Mike, and he was gonna watch her try on some clothes.
Oh yeah,
Kelly
yeah.
had to teach her daughter how to drive, and I
Oh,
don't
that's
think her
good.
daughter was paying attention that good.
No, I
That's
would be. No, I'd be flipping out
I would
too.
be so freaked out. Like I have to teach my son how
Yeah.
to drive, and he gets so
Oh,
freaked out too. He gets very freaked out about stuff.
well, that's
But he
good that the
wants
both
to
of you
drive,
are.
but he's freaked out. Yeah.
I'm glad that you both get freaked out though. That's good though.
Yeah,
You know,
that's good. It keeps him safe.
exactly. You'll both be like 10-2. You know, you'll be 10-2. The
You
brakes
do
for
not want a relaxed teen driver. You need them to be like
no.
awake, sensitive, on the defense, be a
See, I'm a
defensive,
defensive
offensive
driver.
driver all the time. Yeah.
I'm a defensive driver. I'm so like, and George is like, he's like the little old man, and
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm like, cut
And
him
you're
the fuck off. I'm like,
you be pulling maneuvers, huh, Krista? I can totally see you,
I
girl.
can't
You be
help
pulling
it. I'm like,
maneuvers, huh?
I have no patience, and I told you why we have no patience, right? I told you what
Yeah, we already know. We already know. I'm the same
like,
way. Like looking for clearings
yeah.
and for
I'm like,
places to not have to be
come on.
behind a bozo.
I just would like to portal up and portal out. Like, can I just like get my fairy
Yeah,
wings and just like over fly
yeah.
over that
I,
shit?
I want to know where our flying cars are. I need my
Yeah,
Jetson card
exactly.
tomorrow.
Please, I'm waiting, and I'm waiting. But now I heard that this is the prices and stuff. The things are starting to go down, which is good. Let's have that keep happening, and I want to know where my fairy wings are, my portals, and all
Oh my
that.
God. Oh my God, friend. Did you see Japan has floating
What?
houses?
No, I want
Japan.
no
Yes, they're making Jetson houses in Japan so that
Jackson
if there's,
houses.
yes, the houses are floating very high above the ground so that if
Oh,
there's a natural
those ones.
disaster, a tsunami, or an earthquake
Well, when like
or
the fuck
something
have
like
we?
that, the houses are floating. Yes.
Well, how the fuck have we not thought of that yet anyway? When we still have earthquakes with us, you know what I mean? Why haven't we thought of
Right. Yeah.
fireproof houses? And hopefully now on this timeline we'll have like fireproof houses, which is could be so easy to fucking make, or I don't know. I mean, and like earthquake proof, like you said, off the ground. So like I don't know what that would do because I'm not. You guys have earthquakes, I don't. But like we have tornadoes
Well,
and
no, every place has the earthquakes now. I don't
I
think
know. I heard.
California.
Oh my god! Or we're not going to say, but like, did you hear about that? Are you near that thing?
The
That
underwater thing?
yes, that volcano thing. With
Yeah.
that
So,
debris
okay.
floating off the
I was
sea.
talking to my mom about it
Oh
the
shit!
other day. I said, Mom, oh my
We're on
God,
the
because
most.
I pay a lot of attention to the Ring
Yeah,
of Fire. The
yeah,
Ring of
yeah.
Fire
So,
is a real thing,
yeah,
and
yeah.
they call it the Ring of Fire because it's a ring of volcanoes on a map, and
Right.
it's basically is the coast of the Pacific Ocean all the way over to Japan,
Yeah.
Myanmar, all like that. So there's a huge ring of active volcanoes, and they call it the Ring of Fire because if they all catch up, then the world will be on fire from these things. And so I was telling Mom, I was like, oh my God, Mama Curves. I said, there's an underwater volcano that's
But
a
there was a
mile
big
big,
now.
and they're
Yeah.
expecting it to go off in
Mm-hmm.
2025, and it's off the coast of Oregon,
It's like right
California.
now.
Like it's so long, it's from California through the Oregon coast, right?
Yeah.
And so I'm telling her about it. And she's like, oh my God, have we heard anything? I was like, no. So the next day, you
Yep.
guys,
Yep.
next day, it came
It
on the
was like
news.
Friday,
It
right? Or
started
Saturday.
erupting. It started
No, wait.
erupting.
It
My
started
mom,
already.
yes, it already started. And my mom called me back and she's like, isn't this the earthquake? I mean, the volcano you were talking about?
Oh, it was
I said,
Friday.
yeah. She said, you need to speak about what you want. I said, $1 million because,
I heard about it Friday, and I was like, and it did nothing happened yet.
yeah, no, it started erupting and, but it hasn't made the earth shake
They said it
on
probably
land,
will.
but it's killing the marine life. It's way too hot.
Oh,
Yeah.
can I ask everybody a question? Next time they want to say that like there's no inner Earth, right? Explain to me why. They told us that the inner Earth was the hottest part of the Earth, right? But the
Yeah.
bottom of the ocean is the freaking coldest and
Hmm.
most part from it. So does that make any sense?
Well, if you think about it in terms of like nuclear heat, don't they use the ocean to calm down the temperature of the nuclear
Probably.
plant? So
Probably.
it would make sense if I was God that
Okay.
I would have the hottest thing covered by the coolest thing naturally so that I can go on to make trees and birds and feel like that's covered.
Well, technically, right, an underwater volcano would be lava coming out from
Yeah.
the bottom of the ocean, right? So it
And
wouldn't be
that's how
considered
Hawaii was
a part of it.
formed and Oahu. That's how those islands
Maybe
were
they'll
actually formed.
maybe they'll use this as a way to tell us, oh my God, look at these islands we just found, and oh look at all this big land as big as the Americas that we didn't even know existed on the other side of this
Yeah.
stuff. Maybe they'll use that. I don't know. Maybe they're trying to. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. But I don't like how Angela seems. How
Angela.
can Angela is a tricky bird, you guys. People are saying she's an MVP.
No, she's
Even
an
Portia
she's an
dubbed her the queen on her Instagram last week. She said a new queen has emerged and
oh
put up a
oh
picture of
geez.
Angela Oakley. And
Right.
I'm like, I don't feel like Angela's all the bee's knees. I do not. I
No,
feel like there's
broke.
something going on with her. She's weird. Her relationship with Charles is weird. Her relationship with her family is weird. How is your daughter your best friend, but you didn't even know she got married? How, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's a lot more questions with her than answers.
yeah.
And if you really look at Angela, she's kind of giving me Joker vibes, you guys. She always has like this smirk on her face, like she's the Joker, but she's not doing
I don't
fun
think it's.
things.
I think her face is frozen like that. I think
Yeah,
that's all that
I thought it was part of the
character.
surgery. I
That's what
keep
it
waiting
is.
for her to not be smiling or smirking, and it
Or
hasn't happened yet.
something. Yeah, yeah. I didn't want to speak it out loud, but still don't miss that person. Still didn't think about her.
Yeah,
Still didn't miss her.
yeah.
Still don't even think about her.
Um,
Oh,
oh,
Faye Faye's not back yet.
no,
They keep
she's not back
showing
yet.
they keep showing her, but then they don't show her, and then she's not coming back. I'm like, not that
I gotta
I
go to
mean,
this meeting. I hope
okay,
you're still back in like a good half hour because I
yeah,
had lots more thoughts about all of this. I feel like Shamea is a real one. I feel like
yeah.
Portia is doing that classic thing. So I've been watching Below Deck, and there's this chick named
Oh,
Laura and this chick named Cesara or something like that.
I heard
And
about
Laura keeps doing bitch mean girl stuff. And when she gets called on the carpet on it in front of the captain, she
it.
starts crying to walk away so that she doesn't have to answer for what the girl feels like she did, so she can go have a private conversation with the captain so he doesn't have to hear her story interrupted with facts. And I feel like Portia walked away from Dennis when they were meeting and she went to the bathroom crying. And then she gets up
Oh,
from the table with
yeah.
Angela and she gets up crying. And
Yep.
now Shamea's calling her on the carpet and she gets up crying. And it's
That's just
just
like
such
moving
a
things around, and I like not.
yeah.
I hate when fucking people do that to me.
Yeah,
I'm
and
like,
it's
are you
so she
fucking
doesn't
nuts?
have to take accountability,
It's just
so we
rude.
can try to see her as a victim. It's classic Kenya Moore. She needs to be a victim in the middle of her being called out as the villain she is, because what Shamea is experiencing from Portia is villain shit for her mom to sit on here and talk about her being a dog and all kind of shit, but you can't mention it. It's a
You
lot of
can't.
not okay things going on.
Yeah, and now you won't pay me enough to be my friend on TV. Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, girl, they
And
don't
then
pay me
for
enough for
her to
that.
be breathing out loud and rearranging silverware
Yeah.
and oh, this is just so much.
Like, I
This
guess
is just so
I know. It's
much.
like Shamia,
I don't want to divorce you
please.
too. I don't
Like,
want to divorce you too. Well, bitch, you should treat me better because we're
right.
divorced.
Let's stick it in fucking line then, bitch. Like fucking you know? Get in line with your shit. Because I would
Yes.
not fucking look. Because to me, I don't think has a fucking problem walking away from. It might hurt her, but I don't think she has no fucking problems walking away from Portia. Because she
Oh my
says more
God.
about Portia than it does about Shamia right then. You know what I mean?
It does. It
It's
totally
a
does.
lot
And
more
for her
about Portia.
mom, for their
Yep.
moms to have experienced the same type of relationship where Shamea
Who's
and
never
Shamea's
fucked up?
mother both felt like better friends to Diane and Portia than they have experienced as a friendship is
Yeah.
very telling about apples and trees, that
Yeah.
Shamea would negate her own feelings
Yeah.
for a
Always.
friendship,
She's
and
been.
her mom did the same thing for these two bitches to be up here judging them.
And we're not gonna let her
And
do
yeah,
it.
I just called Mama Diana bitch because that's some
Yeah.
bitch moves to
Some
teach
shit
your
about that.
daughter to
Yeah.
treat your used to
Mia,
be best friend's daughter the same way you treated her mother. That's
you know
nasty work.
what? Angela sounds like Diane. Oh, Shamea.
She
She did
does.
everything. She even just wanted your spot. Like that's what I
Yeah,
can see you
yeah.
saying. Damn, Diane. I wanted to see her. I was.
But they both want Shamea's spot. They both want their husband to care. They
Yep.
both want an excellent
Yep.
house and family, and they both want some attention from their man. And
Mhm.
neither one of them are getting it. Shamea is the winner in this case.
And she
Shamea, I
knows
had,
about her real problems, like with her
yeah,
daughter and her having to get a baby. Like this, I guarantee Portia has no idea what's going on with surrogacy or anything.
yeah,
That's how
yeah.
much of a friend she isn't.
She's not
I
even
mean, that's
asking
not
about
one
that stuff.
time. Not one time has she asked her.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it's like we're all going through stuff, Portia. Like,
Yeah, yeah. Like you don't own going through shit in
right,
America.
exactly. You're not the owner of going
Right.
through everything, bitch.
I
And
love
always
you. I'll be right back.
okay, bye. Seriously, like that's how I feel. Like all of a sudden, everything's about Portia. It's like, oh, please. Shamea's not, she's showing up to all these events. She's doing all these things. She's leaving allowance. She's giving allowances to everybody else for Portia. And not once has Portia even cared about what the hell Shamea's got going on. Like with surrogacy, worrying about it being stressed. Like that's a lot. Like not only, I mean, the girl's not even pregnant yet. Or yeah, she is pregnant or something. But yeah, the girl's not even pregnant yet. And she's already, you know what I mean? She's all, Shamea is always breaking down, and she's a lot with Shiloh that they don't really show. And it's like, what do you mean, Portia? You're the one who's doing mukbangs with like you don't have any fucking real problems for real. You left Simon and said and called ice on him, and you want to complain about Pilar misses him. That's on you, bitch. You should have never fucking introduced her to him then, because obviously he said you knew what the fuck was going on with him, and I don't know. And the only reason you divorced him, or I'm sorry, the only reason that you did this was so you could stay in the house. You to enforce the prenup so you could stay in the house. The only way to leave him. But why were you getting kicked out of the house? I'm so lost with that. But you just thought that calling ice on him would be a good, and like I don't know. Somebody can fuck. I don't know. Somebody actually confirmed it, and I don't like again. I don't know. I can't really believe what Tasha K says, but I guess she says Tasha K also says I thought she was credible. Says that she called ice on her, and I think she did call ice. I think she did call ice on him or whatever it was. And it's like, how can you sit there and cry about this still? Like, I'm sure he said to at one point, "Are you sure you want to do this shit? Like, are you sure you want to leave me over this? Like, this is some shit you already knew about. Like, again, like your lifestyle don't seem to be changing. It's like." I don't know if you're married to this person or whatever, but I didn't even do the recap yet. But I'm just saying, I just can't even like. She's just when I heard it, she could have been possibly married. It's like you're disgusting. Like really, like think about your daughter. Even if you're dating, don't bring her into this. Like, if somebody actually thinks that you have like another boyfriend, and then you're bringing your daughter around when you still got us believing that she's asking about Papa. You better tell her to get over it, and that you call. If you think that she's that mature, you want us to believe she's that mature, she's saying that shit. Then why don't you explain to her what you did? I'm just saying, because like, for somebody to even think that you're dating somebody else when you can't even get the fuck out of this one guy's house, it's like, are we serious? And no, I don't miss goddamn Kenya at all. I forgot all about her. Exactly. Did you not forget about Kenya? I forgot about Kenya. I've been forgetting about Kenya because Kenya's not a girl's girl. Again, as I always do, repeat myself. Fucking Bolo Gate. Who are you to tell everybody the next morning? Not even like years later to your best friend behind closed doors. Maybe even like a a hot mic moment that who's asked like it was Cynthia's bachelor party. We didn't need to know who was fucking who. We had taped windows. They had like paper up. Like Bravo was not invited. We were not invited. It was not our business. Yes, we still tried to peek through the thing. All we could see was asses up in the air and heads up in the air and penises inside, everything. But we didn't know whose was whose because they were all black. So we were like, oh, we don't know. Who cares? Half of them are married. You know, who's got permission? Who knows who's got permission? Who knows who's got permission to do what? But of course, the next morning, we didn't see shit. All we saw was this guy with a long penis standing in some channel. I want to say called channel. It didn't say Chanel. I think it's a channel outfit with like a penis down to his knees. And we're like, whoa. And then we saw some asses in the air and he was fucking somebody. I don't know, whatever, man. But I even forget who was doing what. But all I know is the next morning, I could not believe what I was watching. And maybe because I'm from Jersey, I'm just like, what the fuck is she doing? She's like, yeah, you were room 1 and you were doing this. And that was you, Drew. And that was you. And I was like, holy shit. What is happening? Because at first everybody was sitting around going, oh yeah, no, don't say nothing about that. Yeah, I saw that one. Oh yeah, like, and then nobody knew what really was happening. We're all just like, and then here comes Kenya. Oh, girl, oh, I was in bed early. And like, don't ever have a bang with this bitch. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. Like, who would ever want to hang out? Like, I would never do anything with you ever. Not that I do anything wrong. I'm just saying, like, even if we did, bitch, like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, we were not invited. I did not consent to that. I didn't need to know who the fuck his ass he was. I mean, that's a big pain. That hurts. I didn't want to know who's goddamn had that in their, you know what I'm saying? And then there was girls. I'm just saying, like, so yeah, fuck Kenya. Fuck her. And again, not a girl's girl. What'd she do to Brit? And thank God they cut her completely the fuck out. I was like, who has even thought about her? And if they have, who cares? Angela, nobody's asking for it. Like, Angela, if you think about it, it's on you. Anyway, but so what was the beginning? How we do? Oh yeah, it's right there. Oh, we ended up at the thing, the Porsche something event, whatever the fuck that was. Pampered by Porsha. And I mean, listen, like, I feel bad for Shamea. I'd be frazzled too. Like, the way that the ladies brought it to her was telling her, you know, she's not your friend. She's not your friend. I don't know what they saw. I don't know if they were really, I mean, I think Angela is just fucking messy and is way out of line and doesn't know what the fuck she's talking about. Because Shamea could have had a fucking, probably a peach a long fucking time ago. But she didn't want it. She was letting her, you know, and I even said that she would give it up for her to have her relationship with Porsha. Fuck. After I hope she realizes no, because we don't want you to go freaking anywhere. We wanted both of you to be on there, and I hope that, you know what, at this point, I don't even know how I feel about Porsha and her friendship because she's so selfish. Like, do you even care what this, like, your best friend is going through? And the fact that she's trying to tell you, and you're like putting your fucking like. But anyway, that's how they left it. And it's like, for weeks, this poor woman's got to go through this. Like, thinking she shows up to this thing thinking everything's fine, because why would you let all this get between? Like with me and Maureen, like, and I know there's people that have, like, lots of people trying to come between us. There's only one thing that comes between us, and it's alcohol. But like, friendship wise, like, I don't got to worry about shit. Like, I got a bunch of girls fucking talking shit on me. I don't give a fuck. I know she's saying that. You know what I mean? But like, and that's how Shamea and Porsha should feel. So to really let, like, it get so twisted like that, and then for like Shamea to not even be able to explain it to Porsha without Porsha dismissing it like it's fucking too much on her, like too much on you in your mansion with your muk banging with what's his fucking face, hot dog guy Dennis, and who may or may not be fucking Drew or blowing Drew or fucking owing Drew money or Joey Drew is him money. I don't fucking know, but. It's kind of like Porsha, man. Like, I don't know, for her to have to like deal with it, and then for her to fucking talk about it. Oh, I hear, I think it's here. For her to fucking talk about it. Hey, Dustin.
How you doing?
Did you watch it?
I want just be here for more support.
Okay, good. Okay. All right, we'll go back to my notes. Anybody, you guys know, if anybody comes in the chat, say hi. Blah, blah, blah. Because I'm going to be over. Okay. So,
I gotta do my show tonight with Jonathan tonight. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, everybody, Jonathan. JJ Speaks. If anybody can, please link it in the description. In the chat, please. It's a 90 Day Fiance. I'm assuming you're on like a tell all thing, or is it a new one?
It's a new season.
That's what I thought. Okay, cool. I'll try to make it
Episode 14.
Okay, I'll try to make it.
Okay.
I've been trying to go to. I've been watching this trial and then I get stuck on it, and then I'm like literally. And I was on. I don't know if you guys know who Judy Ron is. Probably not, but he's one of the true crime people. He's a detective in the an ex-detective for New York, and I think it's hilarious that I'm going to ask him about Bo Dietl. I haven't had a chance to. Hey, Lady Virgo.
Can I make a request?
Yeah.
Everybody needs to say a prayer for Pascal Levis. He's out of power. He had a tornado.
So he did.
Yeah, the tornado hit his house, so he don't have no power.
Is he okay?
Yeah, he's okay though. He made a video asking for prayers.
Oh, please say prayers for Pascal, our friend Pascal. He's a true crime, like one of the best on here.
He's okay though. He's doing the
like his house.
He's live right now, but he's
with
in
no
another
power.
He's in another place. He's in another place, but he has no power at his house. So
my God, he's probably lost a lot. So
let's just say a prayer for Pascal
and anybody else, everybody else that's out there, because I know that there's also let's say a prayer for the West Coast with that tornado, with that volcano that's erupting. It's erupting undersea. What they say is supposed to cause a lot of mini earthquakes, and they say don't worry about it, but then they also show you that it's like it cuts basically California off of the continent.
Right.
But we're just going to say a prayer that we're on the most benevolent timeline available, and that's not going to happen at all, and that everything's going to be fine. Because I am very pleased with what things that are happening elsewhere. I think that peace is finally being brought to our planet. So let's just keep it going with that. Anyway, anyway, so back to Shamea talking to her mom. I'm sorry, Shamea. Yeah, spilling the tea about it. First of all, I didn't even know that they were friends like that. But when she's talking to Cynthia about it, like Shamea, I don't know if I feel what I feel about Cynthia talking to Porsha about it and then talking to Shamea about it. And then almost trying to tell Shamea, and trying to basically tell, the way I took it was she was telling Shamea that Porsha to give Porsha more grace, and that she didn't see it that way, and that Porsha didn't know she was being a certain way to her, blah, blah, blah. And all Shamea is trying to do is say, well, that's my feelings. Like, I've been literally holding stuff in, and because I give allowances for my friend, because she's my friend, and I've never explained it, and maybe I wasn't always vocal about it, but other people are coming to me and saying, girl, she ain't your friend. And Cynthia, and then Shamea's like, what do you mean? Yeah, well, that is a little upsetting, blah, blah, blah. And then they go back to Porsha and say, well, Shamea said she ain't your friend. You guys are, it's like a back and forth, but it's really kind of Angela. And I think a little bit of Drew too. Yeah. And of course, Shamea was blindsided, and because she shows up at this pampered event, and Porsha starts asking her all the least. So did you say this? No, you told me Shamea said this. Apparently Shamea said that. And, it's like there's all this drama apparently with Porsha and Porsha's mom, Shamea's mom. And I guess that's how they all met. All hung out.
The next couple of months, you'll see me in a new wheelchair, Krista.
Oh, you're finally, I thought, wait, a new one from the new one?
Yeah. I had to take it back. They gave me the wrong size. So
no, I feel like we've been doing this for a year now.
Yeah, I had to do it. I got to do it. I had to do another evaluation. They gave me the wrong size. So, yeah.
All right. If you interrupt me again, Dustin, I'm gonna kill you. Okay.
Do what?
Don't interrupt me again. I'm just
okay. Sorry about that.
Just let me go through my recap. I'm almost up.
Okay.
What was that? Oh. I mean, yeah, I don't think that they're like the same. Like, I don't think that, I mean, it almost seems like the same type of relationship. Mm-hmm. I mean, I guess it's just taking me a while to see that side of Porsha, but she's showing it. And, I don't know what they could have not let this show. If they're really that good of friends, they could have made sure that this show didn't come between them. I mean, I thought that Teresa, as much as I can't stand her, I thought Teresa and Dolores did a pretty good job of keeping their friendship all the way up until the very end, when there was nobody left to screw over but Dolores for Teresa. But I mean, I think if also, who else I'm trying to think of? I don't know. I mean, is there any real friendships? Do you guys think of any other friendships in the chat that like made it through? Like Cynthia doesn't have any friendships left. I mean, do you consider Porsha? I guess maybe, but like going into it, remain friends. Like, there isn't any because they've all kind of they try to make us all think that they've all known each other before that. I guess Nene and Cynthia went through it, even though they're friends now. I mean, I think.
Do you ever think they'll bring a Needy back before?
Yeah,
back to the
I do
show?
now. I don't think Nene should come back, but I think that. I don't know. It all depends. I don't know. I mean, I'd like her to come back, but I don't know how I feel about Phaedra there, though. I want to see how it is with Phaedra because I think that Nene can do her own thing. I don't know why these ladies aren't making YouTube shows or, I'm telling you, man, like we're becoming mainstream media and eventually they're going to fucking say fuck Bravo. And like I want Candace to do, Dillard, would show her life to us. Show her life to us. Are these cats trying to get in my freaking doors at the window? Like I wish Candace Dillard would do that. Maybe when the baby gets a little bit older, but I would love to see what her and Chris are doing all the time. And I think the views, like YouTube, like Megyn Kelly. I don't know if you guys know who she is. She's the newscast. She used to be really.
I do.
Do you see? She's the top rated. She's got I don't know, over 3.5 million. She's like Candace Owens, but even funnier. Like she just.
Did you hear about the new contract that she got with SiriusXM?
No, I didn't. But I know she also has 3. She also just started her own production where she has Link Lauren. She's got a couple of shows now. She's doing they're all just on Spotify, YouTube, and I guess she's on SiriusXM now. But she's always on SiriusXM. But she got a big
contract renewal with Sirius.
She deserves it because she has 3.5 million just on YouTube. Okay, and then same thing. Like I'm telling you, so why not start making your own YouTube? You know what I mean? Shoot your own reality show. Or not, or whatever, I don't know. Because they don't have to be mommy bloggers. I'm just saying, you don't have to have even the baby's face on there. I just feel like fucking stop waiting for Bravo because it's first of all, they want you to fuck each other over. They want.
I think Bravo is going to be in trouble for the long I think they're going to get in trouble for the long haul.
I mean, honestly, I don't. Honestly, Dustin, I don't because I feel like NBC. They're not stupid. It was their first rodeo. They have lawyers for this type of shit. They have contracts that protect them, and you also have Leah McSweeney saying, and I swear, if the court does not know this, the fact that she said she went off her meds. One of her first confessionals was about her being bipolar, and she went off her meds, and she took care of it on her own, and she's a self-medicator, so. That's why she was drinking alcohol, but she was cured. And then, she's drinking. And then all of a sudden, years later, after she accepted role after role on Bravo, now it's Bravo made my bipolar come back, which made me drink again. And made me blah, 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 blah. And now I'm suing you because of my bipolar. Just please, I hope that the defense knows. I feel like a lawyer now watching the stupid trials. Anyway, that whole thing. And I was talking to another freaking creator. Well, not talking, but I was watching a channel called Chatter Darkness. Talking about thank God I found another channel that has sobriety, talks about sobriety. Anyway, back to Atlanta. So I feel bad for Shamea because she's trying to talk to Cynthia about it. Like I said, Cynthia, which is only a friend of, but she's all in these people's business. Meets up with Shamea, Porsha, like I said. And I guess Cynthia just tries to be, I don't know, peacekeeper, but not really. So they went bowling. So she went with Porsha and Angela. They went bowling, completely empty bowling alley, but they were all dressed up in, I don't know what they were wearing, like 70s stuff. I don't know. But I really do think that Portia's gorgeous and she has a gorgeous body. And I like when she shows off her ass and shit like that. I think that she should. Actually, I think they all have great bodies. And I love the fact that they still dress like younger than me and they show it off. But that's when we have literally Porsha crying about Simon and making up some shit in my eyes, in my opinion, making up Pop Pilar asking about Simon's whereabouts and where's Papa again? And don't you remember? And Porsha goes, well, don't you remember I told you he's working? And she's like, he's gone too long this time. It's like, she didn't say that. Shut up. You're a liar, man. You know what? You might as well tell her get over it because you sent him over to get to ICE. Stop lying to her. She's waiting for him to, according to you, she's waiting for him to come home. And you reach out to him via text. He's in ICE, bitch. He can't fucking text you back. So stop lying. That's just crazy. Like, oh man, he might be freaking getting her on maybe he has access to an iPad. I don't know. But he's put defamatory things. I think people are using his. I think he's telling people to use social media to put defamatory things. You know?
I think he is too.
Because I mean, if I'm in ICE, I don't know how he's able to. Whatever it is, I don't know what's happening with him. I really don't, because I think if he was in a different country, we'd be able to have an interview with him. Is that you got? Is that your thing? Was that ringing or something?
No, that was my notification center going off.
Oh, okay. So
that's okay.
Yeah. So I mean, he's at this point he's probably getting permanently removed from the United States. So I don't know why again she keeps letting this go, and she brings up. And I don't know why her friends are letting her keep bringing this up. You know, oh, he's about to say he can answer her. We can say inflammatory things about her on Instagram. And again, I don't remember the last time he did that, but or she's out there fucking. She's literally having mukbangs in his house. I'd be pissed the fuck off. You know,
I would be too.
You know, and she's too fragile. She's too fragile to engage this argument with Shamea. Well, unfortunately, Shamea's like, bitch, I'm going to tell you how the fuck I feel. And you want Africa, bitch, on camera, go ahead. And if you want to literally say that they don't pay me enough to give you our real friendship on, I'm like, what did she just say? That you don't get paid enough to have her to be my real friend. She said, I want the same friend I have. I want my friend on camera that I have in real life. Of course, they don't pay me enough for that. Okay. Fuck off. Fuck the fuck off. I'm glad that's how you feel. Good. Goodbye. Because they don't pay me enough to fucking put up with your fucking friendship. Like, how about that? Like, I'm not this show. I'm staying. I don't care where you go. But I'm not getting paid enough to put up with this shit. So we're friendships over. But I'll be on the show. See you next week. You know what I'm saying? We can. It's just she's jealous of Shamea, but it's fucked up. I think she thought Shamea. I don't know why she just can't let Shamea shine for fucking months. Like, why are you so fucking so selfish? Like, do you even know? Do you even offer to come over?
Ava Mayer.
I'll come over there and like ask if she needs something. You know, with her kid, like what's going on with her situation with her kid, like. I mean, we don't see it. She's late to her birthday, jumping in her new car. It's like, get the fuck out of my way. Like, you cannot for once just let her have the spotlight and make it not about fucking goddamn Porsha, because everything's about Porsha. Like, you left him, bitch. You left him, okay? Anyway, so after all that, we still have to deal with freaking Ralph and Drew, which again, Ralph, I think, is so fucked up. Because I don't know what he went and wined and dined with castmates of Drew's, right? Then he tried to have Drew's lawyer recused from the case, which I don't know how or why. I think it's a delay thing. Then Drew says that he makes more money than her. Then why is he not producing his financials? And then why is he trying to go after your businesses? I don't know if I don't know when they got married. They got married in 2014. Oh, so she's had Drew Sidor or something since 2025. So how the fuck can he take any of that? And I guess there's something else. I don't know. And then he locks her out of the goddamn house, which for what? How are you mean forcing you to go get a hotel room? You didn't call the fucking cops? Why did you not call the cops and say he's locked me out of the goddamn house? Why would you go get a hotel room unless you're lying? Unless you were supposed to be home with the kids and you were out with somebody else. I'm confused how he's allowed to like how is that even allowed to happen? If they're supposed to even communicate through an app, how is that even happening? How is he allowed to lock the fucking front door and lock her out? And then, because he's not home, come the fuck home and let me in. I'm calling the goddamn cops. And if you don't come back, oh my God, he changed the freaking thing on her. Like, and now he wants to take her money. He does. This is like Drew. He's like one of those guys. The same thing that Louis would do. Like, if he doesn't take your kids, he's going to make sure that you're financially broke so you can't afford to have the kids. Like, he wants to take 40%, and I guess he wants to take her money, I guess, from the show, from the music. Nah, bitch, you're separated. You fucking pussy bitch, you've been separated. Again, and if he makes more money than her, how's that even... Why do we have this problem then? You know? Meanwhile, he's like literally in the basement on the Ring cameras while she's out there trying to get in the house. And it's like, are you fucking kidding me? He should have been arrested for that. He should not be allowed to touch the fucking door locks, like, or change it. Like, that is weird and fucking fucked up of him. Like, and I guess I don't know how she doesn't just go tell that judge, like, he right then and there, hey, listen, I like you guys are listening on Instagram. I would love for him to literally get the fuck off, like literally get out of my goddamn house. The second he locked me out of that house, that should be grounds for him to go fucking leave. You know what I mean? The second he fucks around with that fucking, like, whatever that's called, ridiculous ass fucking court order for him to be in the basement. I'm sorry. Like the mom said, the kids are just being, either they're being too spoiled or, you know, Drew can't handle that either. Drew, have you not noticed that they haven't paid it? I mean, maybe because your kids are bad for you. I don't know. But it's a shame. I feel bad that she had to have this conversation with her mom and all. But like, she's all upset first. It's for, you know, it is fucked up for him to do all the shit that he's doing. And I don't know why he's doing it. And I wish somebody would fucking ask him, because he's got kids. I mean, he's doing a lot to piss her off. But like, I see him meeting up with her friends and hanging out with them. I get it. But I do that petty ass shit. But don't take the money from her. Like, the money that she uses for your children and to take care of herself. And why would you want to make her unhappy when she has your kids? Are you not? He's not thinking about the kids. One of them selfish motherfuckers that only wants to get, like, punish his ex-wife. That was the shit that Louis would do. That's the shit Todd, I think, would do. Todd from Miami. That's what Simon did with Tamara, poison kids against her. Like, literally, and like, I think there's other ones too. Guys, can you believe how disgusting? I'm sorry, side note, how disgusting Slade looks. I'm sorry. I can't with that fucking, shave your fucking face. Cut your fucking hair, you slimy ass fuck. Because in my description of this, first time I ever wrote my YouTube thing, it says, I've been literally watching Bravo since Slade was the 7th housewife, which was like the very beginning of OC. And I guarantee you, we play some old footage of him. He's going to act just. I cannot believe how disgusting he looks. He looks like a 70s porn star with a fucking porn stash. I'm like, what is up with your hair, you greasy? And I like Gretchen, because I like Gretchen to go after fucking Tamara. Remember, drunk and wasted, or was it? Yeah, wasted, drunk and wasted, something like that. With naked wasted. That would have you arrested, I think, at this point. Like, if you did that now, Tamara, which again, you are that immature. I can see you do still get all wasted. But like, if you had to drug somebody nowadays, like, Tamara, your ass would be fucking in jail. You would be off the goddamn show, because that is worse than alleging. I mean, think about it. Somebody left Atlanta because of an alleging of that kind of shit. Imagine if you're on camera doing it. Getting somebody so wasted they hook up with somebody's son, and then doing it purposely and laughing about it. That was our Housewives 10 fucking years ago, 15 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sure in the contracts after that, they're like, look, there could be in situations, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. I just feel like, you know,
Mm-hmm.
I just feel it was, I don't know. Awkward. I don't know. Like, the shit that they have, the shit that, like, that goes down with, like, these housewives now. I don't know. And then with Drew too. Like, I don't know. Does she owe him money? Does she owe goddamn Ralph money? Not Ralph. Does she owe what's the goddamn hot dog guy's name? Whatever. Does she owe goddamn what's the name's money? I'm confused. Like, why are we talking about, maybe you saw him, might give me, I don't need your ass, I need my money. Whatever hot dog's guy's name is, whatever.
Mm.
But the whole episode was like, I think we have with Charles too. Charles. So there's a scene in the beginning I forgot to get to about Charles and Angela, and it's like them sitting out, eating out to dinner, and it's like she's just being like a try hard. She's like, oh, you know, this is our love language. Like, they're going back and forth, like they pick him back and forth, and he's like, no, it ain't. It's in our love language. And she's like, kiss me. He's like, why? It's just a weird, awkward thing to watch. And I feel like she's trying too hard to make us believe that he loves her. We don't need to see you forcing him to fucking to act like that. That's what it was. It was like you were forcing him to. We know he loves you. You know he loves you. Fine, great. I'm sure he does after 10 years. I mean, 3 of them he spent in New York doing God knows fucking what. She told him to. She was the one getting the divorce papers ready. And he needed to go feel himself. Now, when you tell me that he felt less of a man in New York because he got kicked out of wherever he was, and then that's what he was doing, or to me, he's fucking around. What else does that mean to me? What else does that mean? He needs to go feel himself, feel like a man again. What does that mean? Being on his own in New York, not fucking somebody else? Have you met Porsha that you get married? No, I don't keep talking about fucking Tasha K. Tasha K brought that shit the fuck up. Look, it might be, I guess he is her boyfriend. Okay, yeah. And he's probably married. That's disgusting. Wow. Maybe that was the thing. Maybe it's that he's a married man. He's an 80-year-old president of Nigeria. I mean, something's up with it. I don't know. But that would be really fucked up of her to be living in Simon's house, having some other dude pay for it, or still not even fucking fully divorced yet. And you still got your daughter asking about one, and you're about to go fuck another married to another. You know what I mean? Like, is he married? Or right? They didn't get married, right? Because how the fuck is she going to even? How would you even do that shit, dude? Wouldn't she go to Nigeria and just go find a president? I'm confused. I heard from Tasha K that was Tasha K. And again, I'm looking at this Tasha K channel. I thought she had like millions of subscribers. Why is it like 100K? She must have had to start over or something. Anyway, I take her as pretty credible, I thought, but maybe it was just a rumor. I don't know. Yeah, it was very disturbing. It was really fucking gross. It was like, what are we doing? Like, what? You're going to get it. I mean, and I don't know. Maybe we should have more of a problem with it back then. But that just shows you how times change too. Like, I mean, right now, like you would, if anything, you would have fucking like you could have Gretchen go back in time and go to do this, like get on board with some lawsuit and say, oh God, remember that. They didn't stop that, you know? But I think contracts have, it doesn't really matter. I mean, shit, you could probably still do that. But anyway, they focused most of this about, like Shamea and Porsha in the end, and like thinking how they could just get meet up and talk. And you know, there's a lot of fucked up that Shamea, I didn't know that Shamea's mom said things like, you know, telling me don't, you know, your apple doesn't fall from the tree. Like why is Porsha even entertaining that fucking statement? If my mom said that about you, I would be like, no, that's not fucking true. Like Shamea's not like that shit. Like, you know what I mean? You know, and like a lot of shit that Shamea said that she's held in, you know, about how she's felt in the past about Porsha, because she's given Porsha, you know, some of your friends, like your best friend, like they have, you know, pitfalls, you have pitfalls, and you give each other allowances. And sometimes like some of them are hurtful, and you just, you know, like I feel like I think I give in a lot. Like I say I bend a lot because I have a lot of issues, you know, like, and I'm probably a really hard person to go. I really am a hard friend to have, and I'm tough on my friends. And if you fuck me over more than once, you're really completely fucking dead to me. And I don't look back. And maybe it's, you know, listen, you can't steal from me, but it's not at our age. Get the fuck out of here. So like my friendships mean a lot to me now, more now than anything. Like, so if I have relationships, they mean a lot to me. But like, I don't understand, like, what was I saying anyway? I lost my train of thought. Where was I? Oh, the whole thing with Shamea and Porsha. Like, I don't really can't even think, act like, I don't know if I'm probably talking. I don't know. I just lost my train of thought completely. That was weird. They're talking about meeting up anyway. They're talking about meeting up and talking. And you should be able to have a friendship like that. Like their friendship should be allowances. I'm sorry, they've given your friends allowances. Porsha's always, you know, I guess maybe like Shamea said, she's always, you know, taking a couple for the team just so Porsha can have the spotlight. And you know, there's things that she's never said to Porsha just because she doesn't, you know, feel like it's worth the argument with. You know, you pick and choose your battles. But the one time they want to get together, like you would think they'd be able to do that. Porsha to sit down and for one time for Porsha just to shut the fuck up and listen to Shamea and not act like she's annoyed or because this is too much. It's like, even at the end, I was not buying it. And I hope to fucking God that Shamea wasn't either. because you shouldn't have to tell your friend how to fucking act. Like, I shouldn't have to tell you stop throwing your fucking hit your silverware around because I'm talking. I should have to tell you to fucking look at me in the eyes when I'm telling you how I feel. Well, one fucking time I'm at, because you don't want to be the same friend on camera. All right, well then on camera, I would like at least listen to me. And it's like Porsha could not be fucking bothered. And then she gets up and fucking walks away before Shamea can even finish what she's even saying. And again, she did it with goddamn fucking Dennis. That's his name, Dennis. It's like, Porsha, get fucking real. Like, this is not on her. And I know this hurts Shamea, but I know and I hope that Shamea knows this says so much more about fucking the other bitch than it does about her. It says way more about Porsha than it does about Shamea. This does not mean that Shamea is a bad friend, or we think she's a bad friend, or we think she should go after Porsha. Let fucking Porsha be the asshole she is. She be the bad friend that she is. Act that on camera like we're gonna fucking feel bad for you. Feel bad for your friend who's going through way more worse than what you're going through. Your daughter's healthy. Like, you can have other kids. Here you are on another marriage and you're about to marry somebody else, and she can't even get, a healthy fucking surrogate. Like, and her daughter's sick. And you're like, fucking, oh, it's too much for me? Fuck me. It's like, okay, Porsha, we see you. And I hope when fucking Phaedra comes, I don't remember the fucking relationship between them, but somebody needs to put fucking Porsha in her place, because Cynthia's not doing it. Cynthia's acting like this is fucking okay. And it's not. And it's like, whatever. And you know what? Shamea is going to act like everything's cool. And she's going to give, but she's going to fucking remember. And I don't think she's going to hand her the gun to shoot her with again. Because, like I always say, you can forgive, but don't forget, don't ever hand these bitches, don't ever hand somebody the gun to shoot you with again. They stole that shit right out of your hand the first time and shot you with it. Don't fucking hand it to them the next time. You know what I'm saying? Keep in mind that at this point that Porsha's not your friend until you can trust her again, because she took all this fucking information. She was taking it the wrong way on purpose. She was acting like a fucking drama queen on camera with all the ladies, and it hurt Shamea. Shamea don't need this shit. Like, dude, like, no, like, she's got a lot going on. She does not need Porsha being a fucking CUNT friend and not worrying about what I got fucking going on. Like, what about my life? You know what I mean? And do you ever even ask me about my goddamn husband? Like, no. Like, it's like, I don't know. And then I would get the friend to Kelly. With Kelly's, I like Kelly a little bit now. I like Kelly. I like how she's going after her business, and I like how her daughter is going to be in on the business with her. She's going to make her pay for. Hey, Lady Lrga, I hope she makes her pay for her car gas and shit like that, because my parents did buy us our first cars and we had to pay for all the stuff after that. We had to get jobs and work, even though they could afford it. They could afford to give us whatever we wanted, but we all worked. I've always worked. I worked up until I was with George. Even though I had mental health issues, I still always worked. I didn't work just for a long time. And I worked at a school. I worked at a high school, and up until COVID, and I was so upset because I was like the lunch aide and the hall aide. And then I started working there with the freshman class. That freshman class, I watched them all the way up. And then the minute they were seniors is when COVID hit. And they couldn't go back to school, and I couldn't see them graduate. I was so devastated. And George was like, you know what? And I only worked for like a couple hours a day, but he was like, stay home and work on your mental health after that. So, but that's what I've been doing the last 5 years. It's like, I feel like, I know. I love having Dustin up too. Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked, guys. I mean, I've been talking about Atlanta for an hour now. Maybe I'm gonna probably have to maybe end this at an hour. What time is it? Yeah. And I'll wait for, if Lrga wants to go back up, I'll go back up. Atlanta. I know. I don't think he's Nigerian.
Hey, Burgo. Everybody
watch shot. Did you put Jojo Speaks' his channel in here? Anybody? Lemire in the beginning. And somebody put JoJo Speaks a channel in for Dustin. It's Dustin.
Okay. You want to put it in the chat? I can put it in the chat.
If you can do it, yeah, Dustin. If it's not too much for you, yeah. Hi, relatives at Connoisseur. Say hi, everybody. Thanks, everybody, for being here. I appreciate 98 people. I know that you guys can't see the likes matter. I know you can't see them. It doesn't mean they're not there. I'm also gonna
I'm also gonna put Pascal's channel in
Yeah,
the
please put Pascal
chat.
too. I love Pascal. And I want to put Truth and Transparency's channel there too. That's what I'm watching. Guys, if you are into true crime, the second we leave here, please go to Truth and Transparency because she watches it live. She does all the data. I'm pretty positive she sends all the defense their data. She is on that shit. Like, I am telling you, she has been right about her brain works in a way that I don't know how. And it's like she has come up with something. She does a lot of like data stuff. I don't know how to do graphs. I have to get her to explain what's happening. But the trial is so freaking good. It is like its defense is literally it's called impeaching each witness. Every freaking witness that defense has cross-examined means they became liars. There's been 4 or 5 grand juries. I'm sorry, 2 grand juries and 2 trials now. So they've lied under oath 4 or 5 times now, changing their story. That's the link to her channel where I'm going to go right after this until that's over at 4. And then that'll be what time on. So 4 would be 1 on the largest time. And then maybe if Large wants to come back and or maybe I'll wait a couple minutes so Large wants to come back and talk about Atlantic. I know she has a lot more to say than what she said earlier, but then I don't know because I don't want her to also rush on her emergency phone call either too. I'm a little worried about what's going on with Pascal. Thank you for putting everybody's links in. I met a lot of new friends, so I was on Duty Ron's channel. I'm gonna put Duty Ron in here too. I want to put his links to his channel. He might be watching the trial live too. I was on his channel. He has kind of over 1 million like. I was on his live.
I put the link in there, Krista. I don't know if you've seen it or not. I put it in there.
Okay, thank you. I did see it. He is. This is the one who was the NYPD cop, and he's on live every night. I'm a part of his member. So the people's links I'm putting in, I'm members of their channels, like members, like paid members. So I want you guys to, if you go to watch any true crime, to go to there, Pascal, or to these 2. Where am I back? Where are you guys at? This is Judy Ron's channel too. I don't know. I don't think he's a scam. I don't know what it is with him, Virgo. I don't know. And I don't think it affected them financially. I think it was something else, more of like status wise. But again, he's married to her, so I don't understand. That's Judy Ron's channel. And he is, like I said, a New York City detective. So I was on there running my mouth about the Karen Reed trial because it's fucking wild. I just can't even I can't express it. Dustin, please tell me you're watching all this. Do you watch true crime? Pascal's watching it too. Pascal's live with it too, isn't he? Or was doing it live?
He's live right now. I've been watching the whole thing, so I know how it's going.
The Karen Reed trial though?
Yeah, he was doing the Karen Reed trial and he was also doing the Diddy trial.
Fucking Diddy trial, man. Listen, I can't express this enough. He's not on trial for Cassie. He's not on. The fucking goddamn feds have lied to us. They told us again. He had video proof of kitty fuckers. Okay, kitty stuff. That A-list celebrities told us that they had tunnels and proof of sex trafficking. Why did you need Cassie to go up there and hurt her and retell a story and ask us to believe her, which I do believe her. I believe everything she says, but you didn't charge anybody. He's not charged with it. If you're not charging him with it, I don't need to know what. That is not a Commonwealth problem. That is a them problem. That is a them problem. That is a relationship problem. That is now the them problem after he paid her $30 million for being a piece of shit husband or boyfriend or an abuser. Yeah. Do I think he's an abuser? Yeah. Do I think he sex trafficked, which that means only going across state lines? Do I think he forced people? No, I don't. I don't think he forced one person to do anything that they didn't want to do. I think that he coerced them. I think that he had people all fucked up. But do I think he's a rapist? No. I don't think, and unless you show me proof, I don't even think he's on trial. He's not even freaking on trial for that. He's not on trial for being a rapist. I don't know what he's on. But whatever it is, it's not for his relationship with Cassie. Because that video in the hallway can be looked at 2 different ways. It can be looked at, oh, she's an escaping a freak off because he's in a town, she's got a bag, it looks like a bag of clothes. Or you could say it's money, it's his bag of money, and he's in the shower and they're fighting and he gets a shower. She decides she's going to run with his money. And he's like, fuck you. You can look at it two different ways. We don't know because there's no audio. Do I think he beat her other times? Yeah, because if he beat her, then he's going to beat her. Yeah. But again, he's not fucking charged with that goddamn anything. Oh, he's perpetual for violence. Yeah, we know. Then charge him with it. Because the feds have charged him with federal crimes. Okay? Where are they? Where RICO? Okay, where's the RICO? And again, you only have to have what, 2 things for RICO? You made it sound like you could have him in jail. You made it sound like you had all these people being forced by him, and all these celebrities we're going to see, and they're going to be part of this too. And he's doing what being charged. And you want us to believe the people that he did this with, and that did this willingly with him. And yeah, maybe there's a few. He's not being charged with any guy. I want to hear about Kim Porter. I want him to be charged with shit like that. I want him to be away for that shit. But this poor woman who's 9 months pregnant had, again, because she had to do it to get the other money, she's got to go and tell the whole world her story again. And make it look like, obviously, she was into it at first. But I can see how it could all go wrong. And, maybe he's a little out of hand. Listen, again, fucking orgies are not goddamn illegal. And they're not part of a goddamn RICO case. And where are they? The minors, he said. The feds got up on a goddamn podium in a conference and told us. And I don't, all these people, oh, you don't believe victims. I am saying I believe everything she's fucking saying. But he's fucking not charged with that. And he's going to get away with it because the fucking feds are liars. And this, for the first time ever, the 98% conviction rate might just be a fucking joke. Because if the Commonwealth of Boston can fuck up, so can goddamn New York. Like, I am pissed at these fucking goddamn people because they're supposed to be on it, okay? His lawyer, Mark Garagos' daughter, I'm sorry, is it Garagos? Whoever does the TMZ, her daughter, she said they got nothing. They got no videos. They have witnesses. I'm fucking like, this motherfucker's going to get off. And they're never going to get him for any of the other crimes. Because they're not. What about the drugs they found in this goddamn hotel room? Where are those goddamn charges? Where the fuck are the goddamn charges for this? And what about the $1,000? I'm sorry, the 1,000 bottles of baby oil with no GHB in them now? Now there's no GHB in them. Are you fucking kidding me? Why would you lie to us and say that the GHB was in? Why would they say that shit if it's not true? Like, what the fuck are these people doing? Like, what did the feds think they were doing? Did they think in the meantime Tony Bunsby was going to go get them a bunch of fucking victims or something? I don't know. But I can't even believe what I'm hearing. And again, if there's all these things that were happening, motherfuckers around him should be charged as well. Like Gene Deal and people that are going to be charged. Immunity for what? Saying that you watched all these things allegedly happen? What are we hearing happened? Show me somebody. The people, okay, if these people aren't, if these witnesses and what, some jurors aren't showing up, if these witnesses, where's Aubrey O'Day? She backed the fuck out too, apparently. I'm like, this is fucking crazy. The feds have, and I said this a long time ago. I think I said this on AT2's channel before we were still friends. Watch them have nothing. I said, I guarantee you they have Cassie and that's it. They fucking lied to us. Where's the tunnels, Jag? Where's all the people, Jag? Where's all the people involved in this fucking... Really, where's the kids? Where's all the people that are going to testify saying he had underage sex? Where's all the A-list celebrities you're going to pull out of a fucking hat? The feds, for once, I cannot even believe, which I guess I can, because I can't believe what the Commonwealth of Boston is doing. That's a fucking nightmare. That is a fucking shit show. Like, why wouldn't something, like, I cannot wait. I need to talk to Judy Rod about this, because call me fucking crazy. Somebody, please come and disagree with me and tell me why I'm wrong. Please. I want to know, because I would love to be wrong. I hope to fucking God that I am wrong. I hope I'm wrong. That's all I'm saying. I hope I'm wrong. I hope that they have them on the kitty stuff. I just can't believe they would make us think this shit. And we probably know, look, we know what this fucker's done, okay? But you can't fucking prove it. You mean that you have us thinking you can prove it and you can't? Because I'm not listening to any fucking, I'm not listening to nobody. I'm tired of having to believe people. We can't believe people. Couldn't believe Amber Heard. Can't believe Blake Lively. Can't believe fucking goddamn the Commonwealth of Boston. Can't believe they're fucking, that's just, by the way, Massachusetts State Police, can't trust them, can't trust Kent PD, you can't trust any fucking body. Can't trust a goddamn gang fucking affiliate. You can't even trust somebody who runs the ATF. Like, you can't trust any fucking one. So no, it doesn't surprise me now. At this point, it should not fucking shock me. The defense will fucking have nothing. And I'm going to keep repeating myself in every goddamn panel. They are Cassie. He's not on trial for Cassie. He's not on trial for Cassie. There's plenty of other fucking witnesses they could have fucking goddamn had up there. Why her? She's already told her story. She got 30 million, which isn't enough because I'm sure it's gone because all the security she's going to need for all the shit she made her say. And I'm sure the jury's like, well, that doesn't, I'm sorry, that means nothing to us. The jury's probably said, that means nothing. What do you mean? You're not charging him with any of this? Why are you showing us this then? I'd be fucking pissed. Sorry. I'm sorry, Virgo. Am I being too hard on this? I'm not saying this motherfucker ain't guilty, but the fucking Fed should have goddamn. Again, I knew how stupid were we to think that he would actually keep evidence. What? And where's the goddamn charges for the drugs that you found in his hotel room? Really? And the GHB? Where are those charges? How do you know that you raid his hotel room and you don't charge this fucking drug addict who probably is fucking tunneling kids? You can't fucking prove it. And I'm pissed. Because then what you had was an entire 2 years of fake victims using the fucking Fed's fucking allegations. Dustin, you can go down if you want because I'm on a fucking tangent right now. And I don't want your grandparents to kind of in the background either. Like, I kind of just, is that all right? Like, do you disagree with me, Dustin? I don't think he's even listening to me. I'm listening. Look, like, I don't understand what they are doing. I really fucking don't. And I want somebody to come up here and tell me what the fuck is happening. Because I'm not fucking watching it. You're not wasting my fun. I'm not watching somebody type about it. You know what I mean? I cannot believe they would tell us that. And I know they don't have the videos because his lawyer has been saying it. His lawyer said they don't have that. The lawyer said what they created. His lawyer, Diddy's lawyer, she's not a joke. She is a real fucking lawyer. She's a really, really good one. And she said what the Fed said they have no videos. There's never been videos. And there's nothing about Kim Porter on his charge. So what they did was create a bunch of freaking crazy people that went and said they had all these, used the Fed's words about what Diddy's accused of and what he does. And he does this, and he does that. And all these celebrities that were, according to other people on here that were supposedly involved, making up a bunch of fake stories. They became fake victims. Fake rape, really, really bad things. Making up a bunch of shit because the Fed said that they got me up a baby. Oh yeah, well he was taking people home. So then you have you saw what happened. You saw what happened? It's been going on for a year and a half. They've been making content about fucking Diddy and all these victims, and then all these victims, these fake victims, they I'm lying, I'm lying, and then they become creators on here, and it's like, don't give them fucking any. I'm sorry, do not give these people who backed out. And say, I'm sorry, all the stories and all these civil cases that are coming up, if they were true, they'd be charged with it. Because I don't think that, the one I'm talking, who I'm talking about, sorry, name, I can't even say her name, I forget. All those, well, you know what I'm talking about. All over. That's all everybody did was talk about this one and that one. And is she lying? Oh, and he had me doing this. And I'm not saying that I don't believe what's her face, the one that looks like, what's his name? Tupac's daughter, whatever fuck her name is. I believe everything she's saying, but she don't get involved in the bullshit. She'll come on every once in a while. Maybe she's lying, maybe she's not. I don't know. Say her piece. She called it when the fires happened. She knows the tunnel. At least she knows what they do, but she knows they're not going to fucking get him. And she said it. So that's why she doesn't get involved in it. She said, "Yeah, I was trafficked. I was not with Diddy, but she might be too. I don't know what the deal is. Maybe Jay-Z's. I don't know." And again, Jay-Z would all maybe kids, maybe not. That is not enough fucking motherfucking problem. Not a fucking Commonwealth problem. Not us problem. Okay. Cassie and him for years, 10 fucking years this happened. Glad you got away from him. I'm really fucking glad you did. But he's not being charged with any of that fucking goddamn shit. Sorry, I got literally driving a piece of dry thingy on my nose. I just, and I kept saying this, and good. I'm so glad that people made a lot of money off of all these fake fucking things. And Dawn Richard, Aubrey O'Day. Is that who these people? Yeah, I don't know who they are. They were on the, they supposed to be on or something, and one of them backed out. Yeah, I don't know who Dawn Richard is. That one, somebody that was one of the witnesses. I heard one of them backed out. One of them was on the stand the other day, and all she did was confirm that Diddy hit fucking Cassie with a frying pan. We know he's violent. We're not saying that he's not. You're saying that you want proof. Well, I'm sorry, charge him with it. Charge him with it. Perpetual for violence. Okay, so do the rest of us. I have the perpetual for violence all the time right now. I want to take a goddamn frying pan and smack it up the head of the fucking guy who got on got up on that fucking podium and listed all the shit they turned, all of the things. And it was, oh, well, look at all the evidence they took out of his house. Look at all the fucking evidence they took out of his house. What do you want with a bunch of computers and phones? They had to look through it. They didn't find shit. They don't have nothing. I'm losing it about Diddy. Sorry.
No problem. Oh my God.
Yeah.
So I did a whole thing on Diddy.
Okay.
On my channel finally.
I'm sorry if anybody disagrees with me, but again, I'm not with it. You're not trying. None of this motherfucking shit he's being charged with. And again, I gotta say it again. It's not us problem. It's not us problem. It's a them problem. That's their relationship problem. And I'm sorry that he went through it. Perpetual for violence. Great. We know. I'm not denying he's not a fucking violent person. But you told us he got kitty after all that stuff. He did all kinds of A-list celebrities. He's effing kids that recent. You came out and said he is effing little kids. They said it. That in those words. They had a whole list of all this evidence. All tapes recorded. Then you got a bunch of fake fucking motherfuckers coming out going, oh, I was there and I was here and I was there and I was there and I wrote a book about it. Oh, my book. The fuck. You took the Fed's words, which I'm sure all of it's true, but they don't have proof. Like the proof they said,
right.
They couldn't convict him on it. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I totally don't give a fuck.
I'll stop.
I don't give a fuck about the Diddy case.
I know.
I hate that they're trying to make me give a fuck.
I know.
I wonder why it's taking up so much of the news cycle when there's actual
a year and a half.
On.
A year and a half. And all that fucking victims coming out.
I'm like, why are they trying to free Harvey Weinstein while simultaneously trying to catch up Peachtree on a freaking RICO?
Thank you.
I know he's evil. I'm not saying he's not evil. I'm just saying I don't give a fuck.
Exactly.
I don't need it to take up any of this.
No, don't lie.
I don't want it to.
Well, listen, if they fucking get off, that's on them motherfuckers because they lied about all the goddamn evidence. I am not fucking. I do not feel bad at all because again, I feel like Cassie should have a lot more than 30 million. If you're gonna make her sit up there again, if you made her go through that, she should have got another 30 million just for testifying. Because now what? Oh well, now we know. We already know. We know what he did to Kim. Right. We know what he probably did to this one or that one.
And the only reason I'm really mad right now, and I just got this today. And I had no idea that when I did my I don't give a fuck live.
Yeah.
I didn't know that on Friday, part of the evidence they entered was a recording from Prince.
Prince who? Prince?
The singer Prince.
Like the dead guy Prince? Like
yes.
What'd he say?
Oh my God, I'm getting goosebumps again because as it turned out, Prince was not with Diddy. And he talked to Diddy in March of 2016 before he died in April of 2016. He talked to Diddy and he told Diddy that you need to stop doing this manipulation and power stuff and blackmailing people and you're hurting people. And he was telling Diddy that. This is what the tape said. And Diddy was like, well, you might be Prince, but I can make you gone.
Well,
and then within a month, Prince died, you guys.
I know, and guess what? Guess who was there? Well, where's fucking Waldo? Fucking Corey.
No, was Corey again? Was Corey there?
Corey Gamble was at Prince's fucking death too. Michael Jackson's, Prince's, Whitney Houston. And then he's like, where's Waldo? He's running around with everybody. He fucking shows up everywhere, this motherfucker. Again. So that's recording that. So it's him saying, oh, stop doing it. Okay, so what's that mean? Again, we know. Okay. She's on the phone. I'm just saying. I feel like, I was waiting for a bunch of evidence that, that we don't need to believe anybody's goddamn word, because like I said, I don't motherfucking believe nobody after after Amber Heard and Blake Lively and all the rest of these fucking, the other liar, I forget the other one. It's just crazy. Like, I believe Cassie fucking 1000%, but how dare them have to use her to even say shit? Why couldn't they just use the testimony that she used for the 30 million? You know what I mean? Why did they have to use the testimony? Why did they have to make this pregnant woman sit up there, tell her story, embarrass herself, and make it seem like, I know, right? He shows up fucking everywhere, and nobody's talking about these two fuckers. But she's so funny. I like watching her talk about it. We're on the most benevolent timeline available. That's what she's saying right now. We're on the most benevolent timeline available. I love her so much. I literally told her the other day, like, I don't know if people get annoyed with the two of us, but I don't mind it at all, because, well, I do mind a little bit. I hope you guys don't get annoyed with us. So I feel like we bounce off each other pretty well. And then in the beginning, maybe we were talking over each other a lot, but I think we've learned not to. And I like to disagree. And I'm telling people, please, if I'm sounding like a crazy person that doesn't think that Diddy's not guilty, I think he's guilty as fuck. But I'm blaming the goddamn feds for lying about their fucking evidence. And there was a whole episode from his lawyer about what they said and why Tony Busby was able to do what he did. Because Tony Busby took the words of what the freaking indictment said, and everybody ran with that shit. And you had the Maisha girl. We got content creators now. They got channels now because of all the Diddy allegations, and people became freaking victims. And like, remember, Mims is doing a freaking, like, he's making, he's doing a live to give the one girl money because he cared. He felt bad because somebody manipulated this chick into making up the story, and I felt bad for it. I feel bad for those fake victims. And I call them fake victims because they're no longer, remember Tony Busby? 130 people came forward and said that this one and that one, all these A-list celebrities. He went around trying to, and I'm not going to call it extortion, because a civil lawsuit, you do give the person a chance to pay up before you go sue them. But you can sue anybody. You can sue anybody. You can sue me for fucking talking right now. You can sue me for my shirt being purple. You just have to it has to be illegal, and it has to hold up in court. Well, that's not a good, you know what I mean. Listen, you could sue a fucking ham sandwich if you fucking wanted to, okay? And the ham is just like, if the ham sandwich gets to fucking court and it's turkey, you're fucked. That's all I'm saying. But or if you don't like the ham sandwich and you get to court and somebody's like, well, I like the ham sandwich. I'm just saying, it's all you can fucking sue anybody for anybody. And the fucking fact that they raided this guy's house, but you're not charging him with the fucking drugs, and you lied to us about the GHB. Why the fuck will we trust you now? And I laughed and I said, they planted those 100 bottles. There's no way 1,000 bottles of fucking baby oil were found. I mean, that's like, you have a better chance of convincing me that Porsha is Shamea's friend before you convince me that this motherfucker had 1,000 bottles of baby oil and they all had GHB in them. Again, that was a lie. And that made them a bunch of fake victims go. So now real victims of real crimes that, like, maybe I don't think Diddy really committed much that he wasn't either paying for or had set up, or I like, because again, if that's the case, all the motherfuckers that we're watching they're all accessories to these crimes. And why aren't they going after these motherfuckers? Exactly. Because the paper trail goes where? There. And it also goes with the other one. There's another one we're missing. What's her fucking face? The one with Britney. It stole Britney's money. It went from Justin to Diddy. And then they went into Britney's money and they took her money. What the fuck's her name? Lou Taylor. Lou Taylor just got in trouble for this shit. And the Kardashians are the ones washing the money at their church. And I kept saying, why are we entertaining these victims? Let's go to the real victims like Justin. Let's figure out the money. Where are the tunnels leading to? Where are all the kids? Where's this tunnel sex trafficking? Don't tell me it's sex trafficking and then just tell me somebody just went across the bridge. Because technically, if I am a prostitute here in Camden, New Jersey, and I went across the bridge because it's like closest, like Philadelphia is 5 minutes away. That's across the bridge. That's sex trafficking myself. I didn't know that. When you say sex trafficking, I'm thinking that you're like you got vehicles of people, or that you're selling to sex trades or something. I don't know. To me, that's sex trade. That's what I thought. But I thought sex trafficking meant like he was trading people. Like, you know what I mean? I don't. Mamire's probably her granddaughter might be there. Yeah, I say her grandkids are there. I'm just saying, like, I just feel like, God damn it, like, charge him with the fucking goddamn drugs. Just the drugs alone would put him away for a long ass time. But nah, nope. Corey Gable, yeah, where's fucking Waldo, man? He should, and they play. I'm sorry, they did what? They played a video recording of Prince telling. I'm sure a lot of people told him to calm the fuck down. I'm sure a lot of his friends. And you know what? If you think he unalived Prince, then goddamn it, I'm going to be pissed because I want you to charge him, because now you got me really upset. Because Prince was, I knew something happened, but I didn't know if it had anything to do with Diddy. And if these motherfuckers got us thinking that he unalived Prince, then why did this the first time we're hearing about it? It makes me so mad. If you're going to tell me that you better charge him with this goddamn, if it has something to do with Prince. Because I'm sure all of his friends told him to stop doing what he was doing. I'm sure a lot of people said, hey, Diddy, slow down. As soon as Lrga gets off the phone, I'm going to take a pee break. But, I mean, I know, like, all right, so we're going to go back to Atlanta for 1 minute. Well, actually, I'll wait for Lrga to talk about Atlanta. That would make more sense. We need to do a Simon PSA with Krista and Kurz one day. What does that mean? Public service announcement. Me and Lrga could do public service announcements. I'm pissed because when we used to get off of StreamYard, it used to make like 15 reels and shorts. And for some reason, fucking StreamYard doesn't do it anymore. And I paid about fucking money just to make me look pretty. Guys, I keep telling you I'm going to take a picture of my outside, what it looks like with my swan pool I showed you, and then I have this whale. It looks like a rainbow and it's like a waterfall, and it goes over the pool. And I have like this huge tarp. And I'm gonna like order one more splash pad when George home yet. Oh, he might be one more splash pad, and I'm gonna put it on there. And you guys are gonna. It's like we should. Because I'm done giving a fuck about goddamn Diddy, because you're fucking. I got in so many. I literally started watching that Sean Atwood channel, which led me to fucking goddamn Jag, which led me to the other one. And now I'm just like, they are still doing fucking lives about each other. I don't understand. If you're going to be a content creator, I was like, the farthest I go, I veer from here is true crime, right? I'm not going any further than that, because I can't even believe these people are still talking about each other. I could not imagine. I can't stand talking about the people. We don't even have any enemies. Well, besides the one who likes to sucker, fucking be Andy, you know what I'm talking about. I love you. I'm sorry. I'm saying. I gotta stop saying that, because I am only here because of him, really. It's actually Jason. Jason was my first person I ever called into. I wish I could find a live. Maybe like Miss Fleur just comes back soon. I would love to literally I was thinking about just streaming the trial. But then I would like to do it on like Lana's channel. The truth. Are you off the phone?
Kinda. I'm still here, but she's looking something up. It's business.
No, I was just waiting for you.
Corey Gamble was at Kim Porter's house.
Oh, that one too.
She died. That's what we talked about here. Corey Gamble is like the Where's Waldo of celebrity deaths.
And also he was Justin's like tour manager and fucking bodyguard, and he's this one's bodyguard. You show up everywhere, dude.
Everywhere.
He's the Where's Waldo, right? And I'm like, is anybody going to ever talk about how the Kardashians washed that money? All the money in that goddamn church that nobody knows about?
Yeah, right.
And he could just pop up and fuck. No, he ain't fucking no Kris Kardashian. Get the fuck out of here. You know what happened? When that Paris thing happened, and then they fired all their goddamn, security, because who knows who set that shit the fuck up with Kim, right? The next thing you know, Corey Gamble shows up on their fucking door, and I feel like the CIA. I do feel like, because if you look at who his mother is this white woman who owns Mary Kay Cosmetics. Her name is Fancy. What is it, Mamir? Oh, Fancy NCR or something. And so it's on Instagram. I think I might even showed you. And there's pictures of her with Kathy Hilton. So there's a picture of her. She was Mary Kay Cosmetics, Kathy Hilton, Kris Kardashian, and they're all white women with black and white checkered jackets on, and they're at some kind of like meeting, when I'm talking about checkered floors, and it's so fucking strange. And it's like, oh my god! And that's definitely her son. I think he was adopted, but he was 3. But Corey Gamble grew up rich as fuck. He does not need money, so he's only there to make sure that they do what they're supposed to do. Either that, or he's like, I can't figure it out. Either he's in on it, and he's a piece of cheese. He's really like, or he's like CIA, but he's like a double agent. But I really do believe he's there to watch them. And because he has been on different like tours with, like, he's gone away with like Kyle, or not, what's her name, Kylie before. And I'm telling you right now, there was an episode of, I only watched a little bit of the Holy One. I know there's a whole episode. I was before she even married. I watched I was into the Kardashians until the very end, which I call the end is the end of the actual show on E! I feel like this fucking Hulu thing's a joke. But the fact that Corey Gamble is trying to act like he fucks, it's just crazy. He's got to be getting paid a lot of fucking money. He don't have to do shit. Like, he just fucking walks. I don't know, man. I really gotta have somebody read his energy, figure out what is he doing. Is he a double agent? Is he there to make sure? Or is he really a bad person? I mean, Illuminati at this point is being dismantled, and the only ones that are next. Look, we've lost the Queen. We've lost the Pope. Apparently, this one's a kitty too. He does kitty stuff too, and wasn't allowed in the Catholic Church since 1991. This Leo guy. So don't know what this guy's all about. I feel like let's not even care. Again, who fucking picks these people? If we are supposed to care about the Pope, I think we should be able to pick who he is. God rest his soul, the one that we just lost. But I think that was the end of that, and I think it should be the end of that. If you can't find us a Pope that didn't molest children, then what are we doing here? What is the Catholic Church? I'm sorry, we're not about religion or politics. I'm no longer Catholic. I'm spiritual. I was raised Catholic. I was raised in it. I was raised in it. Okay. I have all the sacraments. I had no choice. I had all kinds of questions, but never allowed to ask them. Okay. Now I'm very spiritual, and I also need you guys to pray for me too, because like, I don't know what's happening, but I found a lump thing. They're like right here under my ribs. I was in a tanning bed this morning, and I came back, and there's like a lump there. And I don't know where it came from. And I've never had a hernia. I've never had anything issues. I've never, 109's there's 109 watching. That's my angel number. That's Minerva. That's my angel number. That's the time I was born. She's in this room. I need you guys to pray for me, please, because I can, and then this morning when I got in the shower, I could almost see it popping out. And I don't know what it is. I'm scared that I have like a tumor or something. I don't know what's right here. And if it wasn't 110 people watching, I would show all you guys, but I don't know what it is. And I'm scared. I'm like really fucking scared. It's like, I don't know if it's a muscle. I don't know what's there. I don't know if that's my stomach and there's like a tumor there. I don't know what it is. What is right under your ribs? Like, say my ribs are like this. What will be right there? Like right. I'm petrified. George felt it this morning, and he's like, you better go to the doctor. And I am pissed. I'm scared. I've never been sick in my life. I've had.
Okay. There. So, okay. So where did you end up with these bitches?
Okay. I went through it, but we can talk about it. I was waiting for you to come back. But real quick,
I want to hear all your thoughts, because I was talking a lot before I left. So what are your thoughts on the scene,
well, first of all, I need you to pray for me real quick, because I found this lump thing. I don't know what's right here. I don't know what's under your chest, what's under your rib bone. So like,
there's you have lymph. So we have a lymph drainage system. Okay. And we have it all in our face. If you Google your lymph system, you'll see that you have it all in your face right here. Yep. And right there is one of the hugest lymphs is right there where you're pressing. And it can become blocked. It can become inflamed. And you could just need a good old lymphatic drainage where you can have all the lymph drained from your body. But here is a huge one, you guys. It's one of the majorest ones is right here in your diaphragm area. Google it. Google your
I
diaphragm lymph.
haven't done it yet. I thought maybe I was scared to death. I thought I had like a tumor on my
Did
stomach.
you?
So
Are you
I
still
only
doing the glutide?
no, mm-mm,
Okay. Is it near your injection site?
no, no.
Okay.
It's
That's the
right.
first thing I was thinking.
All right. So I'll show you exactly where it is. I don't care if you guys look at it. Right. So it's like here's my ribs. Right.
Yeah.
I can feel there's a lump right. So there's my rib. Like there's where my rib bone go. Like last rib. Like I can feel underneath my ribs, and there's like a lump like right there. It feels like
Yeah.
if I was to have a hernia or something. Sorry guys. And I don't know. I never had a hernia. I've never had anything wrong with me. It's a bulge. It's like under my skin, so it's not like on top of the skin. It's like underneath.
Does
So,
it hurt?
No, I feel nothing. I was laying flat in the tanning bed, and I was like, "Babe, there's a lump on my stomach or something." And he's like, he's like freaking out. I'm like, so he freaks me out, and I haven't had time to Google it because I was getting ready and all. And I'm like, I'll ask everybody here because I don't know anything. So my belly button is way further down.
See, like there's a huge one.
Okay, let me
right
see.
there.
Let me
There's
pull you
a
up.
huge one. So all of these.
Let me see. Yes,
There's
that's
a
where it
huge
would
one
be.
right there.
It
Yep.
would be right there. I feel it. Right
Yep.
in there somewhere.
So you could have something going on with your lymph, and if you do,
What
you
would
need to
that
get
be
that shit
from?
drained.
How? Like what would
It's
be?
just our lymph system carries out infection and all of that stuff. So you could look up lymphatic drainage in your area near me, and they have ladies who will come and like work all that stuff out, and you could just have that. My friend, she got hospitalized just last week. She had a lymph drainage. She had a lymph thingy on her face. She woke up and her face and neck were all swollen because there's lymph right here too.
I had
And it was all swollen. And she ended up in Kaiser for 24 hours for observation, and they ended up giving her some anti-inflammatories and sent her home.
I don't do hospital. I'm scared of hospitals.
Yeah, don't be scared. Just know that everything's okay.
Is there any way to
body's letting you know.
I need like naturally drain it or no? Like
no, it doesn't naturally drain. You need to get on it. If your body's showing you that you're blocked right there, because it can turn into a bigger problem.
I still and like when I was in the shower, I looked at, I could almost see it. Like
yeah, you could see a protrusion. Or you could also, I don't know what your other stuff is like, but you could have a fibroid. It could be nothing. It could be nothing.
I've literally never had any health problems ever.
Yeah, I don't think it's a problem.
Oh. Okay. Anyway. Well, I left off with Porsha and how they just kind of focused the fucking episode on her, and I'm tired of it because it's like, and I feel like it shows more about her than it does about Shamea. Like, and I feel bad and I feel like Shamea, I don't want her to leave, like just shut the show down and then try to save her friend, get off the show. She said, I might get off the show. It's worth me saving my friend with Porsha. If Porsha doesn't want me here, fuck no. Porsha should you exactly when she said, they don't pay me enough to be your real friend on camera. Fuck no. No.
That was deep. And then I knew it was true because Porsha's reaction of trying to, are we going to do this? Can you just stop? Like, really?
And then again, what is your problem, Porsha? Your rich girl problems. Shamea's got real problems. She's got to worry about her daughter. She has to worry about
her daughter.
Yeah,
that's a bigger problem than a divorce. Caring for your disabled child is a bigger problem than getting divorced from the man you stole from the last bitch.
Exactly. And if you have another man already and you're going to you can't get your daughter's not even over this one. You can't even move out of this one's house, and you're going to introduce her to somebody else, whether you married this guy or I don't know, was it married, prince, not a married, maybe 80, who the hell knows what you're doing, but I'm sure your ass is you're getting somewhere. You're getting it somewhere, right?
Yeah.
And if you are, I'm sure it's for this, because I'm sure you're not sucking no $80. You're sucking dick for bags. It's not, you're not loving no $80 man. You know what I mean? She sucks dick for bags. That's what she does. We know that. And your daughter is you're trying to tell us that your daughter's still waiting for Simon to come home. Tell her he's not coming home.
But why did you kick him out of his house? So she hasn't asked about her brothers and sisters yet. So whoa, wait.
No.
Simon had 5 other children living with them in that big ass
And
house.
Pilar's not
And
aware.
her only question is about the adults. She's not asking about her brothers and sisters, or is Porsha leaving that out so she doesn't look like the gold digging whore that she is that would displace other minor children so her daughter can have the next person's castle? We don't care. Porsha,
No.
Porsha,
I know.
you're not a victim.
No.
I don't care that it's sad that
None.
Pilar is crying if she really is, but I don't care because you made your daughter cry.
It's your
Those are
fault.
your daughter crying about Simon is your fault, Portia.
And you're lying
If
to
your
her.
daughter's sad, it's your
Yep.
fault, Portia,
And you're
because
lying
you're
to
running
her
the
ass.
wrong con on this man and you're trying to steal this man's assets because you needed new assets. And that's not how the world works. And now you're trying to
Make him look like the
freaking
bad guy.
get act like Shamea is a problem.
Yeah.
Shamea is a real one. She is
Yeah.
a loyal,
Yeah.
beautiful friend who
Yep.
has always taken a backseat to your
Yep.
bullshit.
Yep.
And look, can
Yep.
you imagine somebody
No.
like Shamea who's obviously smart,
Yes.
obviously talented,
Yes.
obviously loved,
A
and
great
she's
friend.
been playing second fiddle to this thought?
For
Really?
thoughtless,
You've been playing second fiddle to this lizard liquor? Really, Shamea? That says a lot about your own self-worth. And you might have some insecurity issues or something. I'm not sure. There's like a fine line that's happening here. You're either really, really that full of grace, or you're really, really that insecure that you thought that Porsha outshined you, and so that you should sit back in the bus to somebody like Porsha who thinks there's 2 days in a fucking year.
Yeah. Well, I think that sitting at that table, that Porsha showed Shamea right then and there what kind of fucking friend she is and what kind of friend she's going to be. Shamea is not going to leave. She better not leave this, because, like I said, we're seeing all of this. Like, you're not a victim. Your rich girl problems are nothing compared to Shamea. We're watching you be a horrible friend. Everybody tells her that. Now you're showing it. So you're fucking showing us right then and there. Shamea's going to keep going and doing her thing on this show, be the great friend that she is to everybody else. You can just cry. It's all about you. Oh, poor me. Oh, God, don't do this to me. Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh, Shamea. Why don't you say,
Yeah.
did you ask about her daughter? Did you ask about
Not
her
at all.
Shamea's crying
She's
and you're
selfish. She's selfish. See you next Tuesday.
Oh,
This
yep. And you
point,
said it.
at this point, Portia's a selfish. See you next
Yeah.
Tuesday.
The next time she gets up and walks away, let her fucking keep going.
Yeah, she
Don't
got
come
the
back.
shit and left. She would have
Don't
came back to an
come back.
empty table in the bill, and then
Yes.
I would have left.
Yeah, I was like, you know what? Oh, well, I might as well get it together. Shamea wasn't even done talking to you, and you're ready to go. Oh, and then she tries, and you're like,
Yeah.
which
And then you're gonna cry and make you let's just be friends and take her. It was such BS. And another reason why this lizard right here, Angela's new nose, the reason why she mad too is because I bet if Shamea asked her husband for a kiss, she'd get one.
I'm sure he wouldn't. I'm sure he'd
I
fucking.
bet if the producers could catch Shamea's husband on film and they said, "Do you love Shamea?" He'd be like, "Oh my God, I love her drawers. I love her bath water. I love her." You know what I'm saying?
She shits in my house. I can't. I told her to come back.
Yeah.
And they had, and literally, and we had no idea how.
It's our love.
We knew nothing about her life and like what she goes through, and like, and all she did was show up for this bitch year after year, season after season.
Yeah.
Like you said, played second fiddle, and now you're gonna treat her. It's like, and now she really sees like this show, what you really think, like how you really think about this, like that Porsha values this fucking show more than she values their fucking friendship. And it's like, I don't know. I can't think of any friendships now, right? Besides, I hate to say it, Teresa and Dolores, that have managed to think about it, have made it through any of these franchises.
Right.
Can you think of any? I mean, all of OC, none of them are friends. Vicky and maybe Vicky and Shannon. I don't know if they've ever fought, but I think they did at one point. But maybe Vicky and Shannon, because we know Tamrat's
right.
Everybody's friend. And I don't
Tamrat is Porsha in OC. She only care about herself and lies there all day.
And I was saying too about with friggin' we got to see. Oh God, this is a disgusting slate. We'll get to him in a second. But back to Atlanta. So we had Kelly. What was Kelly teaching her daughter how to drive? Was that her?
Yeah, she was teaching her daughter how to drive.
I like that she's going to work for her. She's going to make her, pay for her gas and whatever she's got to do, and have her work at the waffle place. I'm kind of glad she's getting it off the ground, whatever she has to do. I feel bad that her husband took her money, whatever. I mean,
Yeah.
and then I don't know about Drew. Like, what do you think about Drew? Fucking Ralph taking.
Oh, that was Drew.
It's fucked up.
Just this weekend.
Yeah.
So before the episode came out yesterday,
Okay.
Drew took to her Instagram to talk about the peach that Ralph is trying to get.
I mean, seriously, this fucker.
He's like, you guys, you just need to go ahead and give him a peach at this point because he's trying really hard.
And he's like really fucked up. Like, and at the end of the day, that is the mother of kids. She does need to provide for them. She does not owe you anything. And she said he makes more than her. What the fuck does he do? Can somebody tell me, how does he make more money than Drew? She said that. She said he makes more money than
he was like, Drew was doing something when he met her, or else she wouldn't even talk to him. His body and his peen wasn't enough to get Drew to talk to him. He presented like he could take care of her. That was part of why she went with him.
I mean,
because it was important to her, you know? And so he came with something, and whatever he came with seemed legitimate enough. Seemed legitimate enough to get
he's disgusting.
him to be in charge of 40% of her business.
She had that shit since 2005. Nah, bro. Sorry. And again, how can he take her money if he makes more than her? I mean, I don't even know the rules. I don't know the rules, but that is some immature. He's on Twitter bashing her. Jacqueline says he's on Twitter bashing the shit out of her. How the fuck do you do that, you fucking piece of shit? I'm sorry. I might not like what Drew. I don't might not like a lot of shit about Drew, but that's not cool either, dude. Like, call a spade. Let's call pause and strikes here. Like, we're not trying to be all one-sided. Like, literally, like, he's fucked up for this. I was okay with him maybe hanging out with one of the other, having a little podcast or something, maybe because of the whole Dennis thing. But to bash the wife or your ex-wife, the mother of your kids, all over Twitter, and then to try to take her money. You can't produce your financials.
I think this was his plan the whole time. If I had time or resources, I would check out. I would do a forensic thing and go back to what his finances were for real when they met, and see if he marked her and he presented like he was in a better position to gain access to her position. And now, because as my husband, I wouldn't look. I'm a rock star in my own mind, but me and my husband been together for almost 30 years, and for one, he would ask. He wouldn't fix his mouth to ask for part of larger enterprises. He wouldn't even fix his fucking mouth to ask for it. So why did he ask for a percentage of Drew's business upon marrying her? Unless it was what he wanted all along, you guys. She was a well-established actress, talented, known, renowned, had a following. She was already established. Who the fuck is Ralph?
Exactly.
Who the fuck is Ralph?
Who is fucking Ralph? Who are you, motherfucker? Is your name even Ralph? Is that even your name? We don't even know if that's your real name. I don't know. I wish somebody would find out what I want to know. It might be easy to find. I have to look it up. What is he? I don't. I mean, and then how's he like her? He should be very immature.
Yeah, but he is Martell Holt. He's Martell Holt in Atlanta.
Yes, and Todd and Louis. He's a Todd. He's a Louis. Yeah. And how dare him lock her the fuck out of that house?
Yes.
How dare you
locked her out of the house?
I would have called the cops. That's Are you crazy. Stupid? Why would you go to a hotel, you dummy? Why
and then if she could get in trouble for being on the property when it's his third weekend in a month, then why isn't he in trouble for locking her out of a house and then coming upstairs to let her in? That should be a violation.
And changing the code, that's not his fucking business.
Yeah.
My husband would never. Listen, I came in. I didn't have any banking accounts because of my IRS stuff, but I've had access to George's account the entire time. But I put money into it. But like I would never think if I would leave here. If I left him, I wouldn't take anything from him. I didn't think I deserved anything. I didn't come. I would leave with what I came with.
He is very Louis. He's so Louis. Yes, in Miami, Todd. Did you see? Did you see Alexia divorced Todd? Now they're
For
dating. Did you see Alexia
dating.
divorced Todd's ass, and
No,
now they're fucking dating? You
they're not
guys, it's
dating.
weird.
They're fucking is
It's
what they're
weird.
doing. They're fucking or dating.
Weirdos.
They are weird. We're dating. Why'd you get a divorce? Just like my mom. Guess what? My mom said we found on Friday. My mom actually gave my dad divorce papers on Friday. She actually served them finally after 3 months. And I said, why do you get a divorce at 70? I can see the separation. I get you're separated and all that. But what's the actual physical divorce for? Why are you? I don't know which.
Yeah, like would never, like what? And
don't
that should
understand.
actually, we need to do a PSA. We need to do a
You said
PSA
that.
because that should actually be a red flag to women that
Yeah.
if he loves you so much, why does he need to be involved in your money? Why
Yeah.
does
Why
he
do
want to
you do
be
that shit,
in?
man?
Why does he want? Why did he feel comfortable asking Drew for
For
40% of
40%.
what she
And
already had? That's weird, you guys.
recuse his. How do you recuse his
Well, he
lawyer?
wants that lawyer recused
Why?
because they did some shit. Okay, so here's the
Oh, wait.
story.
Wait.
Um,
Go ahead.
he does have access to her money. The judge said that
Yeah.
they couldn't make any financial moves until the case was settled.
Okay.
She was mad that he was going to get access to her shit. So she went and created a new entity,
Okay.
transferred the money to the new entity. So the entity that he had access to was virtually,
Empty.
bankrupt.
Yeah.
And so because her lawyer, the same one that's doing her divorce, is the one
Yeah.
that helped her establish the new entity, he wants her recused from the case. But I'm like, would the lawyer have done it if it was illegal? I don't think
Exactly. Thank
so.
you. Exactly. I'm like, wait, why would the lawyer risk her career for that? You know what I'm saying? Why
Yeah.
would she risk her career for
Yeah.
that?
Like, why
I
would she
mean, like,
risk her whole
yeah.
career
And
for
why should
something
he have access
illegal?
to her money? I mean, I get it, the joint account, but if she says he makes more than me, well,
Yeah, but he hasn't turned over all his financials yet,
that's
you guys.
weird too. That's
So
weird.
he could have a team waiting like Sutton had that team waiting. He
You
could
know what
have
I
something
don't
like
like?
that.
I don't like the judge telling them what to do with the kids either.
Oh,
I
and that's stupid. That seems
her
so
fucking dumbass.
detrimental.
Her
That
dumbass
is
says, I don't know
horrible.
why. What do you mean you don't know why? You haven't questioned the judge on why he's telling you how to parent your fucking kid? You don't
It's,
know?
hey, look, they have that brain dead lady as an incubator for that baby. So a
I
lot of
mean,
shit is
oh,
going
that's so
on.
awful. That's so awful. I
A lot
don't
of
like
things are
that.
going on in this world. We're like a
I
breath
hope,
away from
I
Handmaid's
hope,
Tale in so many ways.
but I feel like everything's being exposed
Yeah.
because it has to be chaos before order, and things
Yep.
have to be exposed to break down for us to for the systems to be
Well,
broken down.
chaos for two things in this case: chaos before order, but also chaos from control.
Yeah,
So for the people who can,
they can
for the
say
people who are waking up,
yes,
it's
we're the
chaos for our order. But for the
yes,
people
because we
who
are the
are still
sheepdog.
scared, it's chaos so that they can be more
Yeah,
under
you guys
control.
are going to
Right.
be no offense. There's sheep, there's sheepdogs, and there's sheepwolves. Okay,
Right.
there's the sheep that that are just in a herd. You're the sheeple. Then you have like the wolf. Have like the sheepdog who is herding all of it. Right. We're the sheepdogs. We're the ones who are literally like, come on, guys, like, wake up, let's go, get everybody up. And then I'm sorry that if like I can't feel bad for the other ones because I've tried. It's not our job to wake everybody up. It's not our business. It's not my, and it's not even about religion. It's spirituality. It's just recognizing even the systems that have been lying to us in our faces, and then now we're proving it.
Right.
I hope to God that there's true peace in the Middle East and all this. I hope this peace is coming down. I don't know if it's going to go over to the other thing that's going on that is horrible over there, but the thing going on we've been alive for 0.2222% of that war, that disagreement, about Palestine. We've never been along long enough to make a decision on that ourselves, but we haven't been there long enough. But again, I feel like maybe this new timeline, where I don't know if it's my timeline, your time, wherever we've been saying it for how long now, we're on the most benevolent timeline. I want to try to get merch made. I didn't know how easy it was, but he largely to show us how to put it on here. Like I didn't know it could. I mean, I knew I could make it. I didn't know how to add it to our I want to add it to our both of our YouTubes. I want to send it to Manny, which I got to get Lava's permission. I want to make our most benevolent timeline t-shirts. Well, Lrga already made them. I just don't know how to sell them as merch. So we got to get Lrga to teach me. I don't know if she got back on the phone, but I was ranting about Diddy before you came back. I mean, it's like crazy. I can't even believe. And I thought over the weekend about this whole Karen Reed thing, and like, are we all crazy? Maybe did she hit him? There's no fucking way, because now the evidence, now the fucking expert today proved from her car data, she did a 3-point turn to go to leave. You only go an hour.
Are you talking about Karen?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
They proved
okay, just one more thing on Angela.
Okay,
I
yeah.
feel like Angela and Charles will not last. I feel like Angela might have gotten on the show the same reason that Kelsey Grammer put Camille on the show, was like kind of as a parting gift for their marriage. Yep. Like, I'm about to leave you here and go do the rest of my life with the next one. It's kind of what I get from her. He does not look like he's into her. I get zero energy from them. He looks very annoyed. And he feels like the kind of man that is definitely, he knows what he wants. He likes it how he likes it. And she keeps trying his patience. Every interaction we've seen with them has been him telling her she's doing too much. You need to stop, be quiet, stop. Why are you doing this?
Yep. I didn't say that. I'm not, no, I don't back that up. I don't got your back.
Yeah. And it just doesn't, it's not haha, it's embarrassing. I don't like her, so I'm not like full on embarrassed for her, but it's embarrassing if you really look at how he treats her. It's high key embarrassing.
She pulls it out of him though. She
likes it.
But she makes him she forces him to do things and say things, and he's like, she makes him act like that because she tries too hard to make us think believe he loves her, and then he says that shit like that because you're trying too hard to make him say shit that he don't mean. And she's doing
Angela's mom, who was on the show last night, is dead.
Yeah. What? No.
Listen, honey just said sad Angela's mom passed away before the show aired.
I didn't know that.
No, wait, listen, honey. Are you serious? Wait.
That's so sad. The lady we just met.
No way. She was so cute.
She was so cute. She was so, and then Angela, I felt so.
That's sad.
Wow.
Oh, did they say that?
I hope so too.
How did you find that out? Was it on her Instagram or something?
I didn't know.
At the end of last night's episode, did they do a memoriam for her? I didn't notice.
Holy fucking shit.
Usually they'll do like in memory of.
So where's the daughter? Where's the sister? Wait, am I getting confused? Isn't there a daughter that lived there too? The one
so her sister cussed her daughter out, remember?
Yeah. So where's oh no. Oh, poor Angela.
Something when? She posted something when?
Oh man, I don't watch the Instagram. Let me see. I want to say I'm sorry to her. Let's see if we can find it. Oh, that's my fucking heart. You guys know I'm such an empath. Oh, that breaks my fucking heart. I don't want anybody to lose their mother. Like me and my mom are gonna be together. It's gonna be me, my sister, my mom, and my aunt at the Shore House in 2 weeks. And me and my aunt have not spoken. She's against me. She doesn't like what I've said to my mother, which is none of her motherfucking business. But she's my godmother, and it's just I'm gonna need you guys to be prayerful. I need you to pray for me, please, because I don't want to fight with my family. But I have a very hard time not saying things a certain way because I can't sugarcoat it. I'm sorry with Angela's name. I'm sorry. I'm all fucked up. Angela Dean or something. Oakley, right? Yeah, Angela Oakley. What am I saying? Oh man, I want to. I'll follow her, but I'll find her. Why can't I find her? There we go. Oh, let's see. Does she make? Oh, wait a minute. What? Huh? Angela. Okay. Can't find nothing. Hold on. I'm sure it's on there, but if anybody has it, send it to me. Or no, that's not stupid. She's on her Instagram, right? Man, that sucks. Oh my god. I think it you guys can see me right here. So there's that. Here's those Shadow Darkness people. I don't know, they're not gonna message me back here. Right on. Angela. Is she just Angela Oakley on here? Let me ask you guys, like I'm looking at the chat, like you can hear me. Or there she is. All right. My fucking thing's not. All right, well hold on, let's watch this. This looks interesting. Oh, my cursor's not working. Not working. What's happening? You know what happened this morning? Oh my god, guys, I'm not even touching anything. I can't even do anything. I just tried to pull you guys up. My cursor was moving by itself. You guys couldn't see it. And it's doing things still by itself. I'm not touching anything. Whoa, Angel's mom. Stop it. I couldn't get her freaking story to stop. And 111, look, 100, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh my God. 111 keeps popping up. 109 keeps popping up. And the weird thing just happened. All right, I'm going to take her mom's word for it that that's happened. And because I couldn't get my cursor to stop moving, it was going through Angela's thing, but I couldn't get it down here. Now my phone's moving by itself. My phone just lit up by itself. I didn't touch it. You saw me, right? You see me not reach over that way. Nobody. Oh my, who's in here? Oh, but I've time. I'm not. Oh, nothing but spirits. I need nothing but spirits. Okay, no, and no good energy. Okay, nothing but good energy. Okay, I'll check it on Instagram if I can get back on her. I'm freaking fuck out because I know my husband's home. I know that something's like lighting my fucking phone up for no fucking reason. Things keep going on weird with my computer. That was happening earlier. That my phone was stuck on Instagram and I couldn't get it to move. If you guys got a million DMs from me with the same link, I'm sorry. I apologize. It was literally because it was doing it by itself. It just kept sending it, and I couldn't get it to stop. Thank you. Thank you for sending me that. I wish it was.
So we couldn't find the thing.
Well, I just got. Oh no! Look! I can't even replay it.
Angela posted something. Posted a picture of her mom. Read the caption. Here, let me go there and see.
You do it because my computer's doing crazy things by itself, and I can't. It won't even let me open up her thing. And I was going over to share it, and my thing started moving. Then my phone started lighting up by itself.
You guys stay together.
Oh, we're on the mess of time. Oh,
stay together when you go see your dad over there.
Oh.
Okay. Let's see. So we're going into
your Instagram. So I'm listening, honey. Send it to your Instagram too.
Oh, honey, sent it.
111's back. 111 keeps popping up. 109 keeps popping up. It's people watching. And 109
view photo.
111's 111 and angel number.
So she posted.
Can you share it?
It says.
Oh my God, I feel so weird.
Oh yeah, let me try to open this.
Oh my God.
See what can I do?
Maybe
what can I? Has anybody seen Sinners yet? I went and saw it a second time.
No.
I might go see it again tomorrow.
In the movies?
See it a third time.
Is it in the movies?
Yep, I might go. Yep, it's still a movie.
I don't like the movies. I'm scared of the movies.
Oh, yeah, it's a movie. It's a movie about vampires
in
the Deep South during Jim Crow and post-slavery. And it is so good. Oh my God. It is so good. You wouldn't think, you're like, what? A vampire movie in the slave times? What the fuck?
I know.
But it's so good. Okay, yeah, you sent it to me, darling. Here it is. Photo can only be replayed once.
Well, I couldn't get it either. That's what it said to me. I'm like,
Can you send it to me again, please, Jackie? Because
maybe Jackie.
I opened it on my phone, but if I want to present, I need it on my computer.
I really have to go to the bathroom. I really have to pee. But I didn't know if we should maybe just end the stream. I don't know. What do you want to do?
Well, hurry up and go. I just went.
Okay. No good.
On mute.
I'm going to leave Lrga in charge for
and let you do all the talking, darling. So I will do all the talking now that I am relieved. Honey, can you send it to me one more time again, please, darling? Because I opened it on my phone. Is it still open over here? Let me see. It only let me open it once. Really? That is some CIA. This message will self-destruct in 60 seconds. Shit right there. What they do in Mission Impossible messages now, I had no idea. I only had get one look. I had to go grab my glasses so I could read the small print, and the shit self-destructed, y'all. It self-destructed. Can you please resend the message? And this time I will choose to accept the mission prior to the destruction of the message. That's what I'll try to do. Because I did not know we were on some Mission Impossible shit. Oh, is this promo for the new movie? Because you know Tom Cruise made another damn Mission Impossible. And now it finally is Mission Impossible because he's 80. So you know it's really impossible you hanging off the building like that, bruh. But we'll let it. We will let it. Bryn is damaged. Damn, that was all the way from January. Yeah. Freaking Bryn the bird. Let me do a refresh on here, see if it popped up yet. I appreciate you for being in here. And you guys make sure you smash the like button, smash the subscribe button. If you haven't already, go ahead and share the video. We're still hanging out. You can beat the heart on the side, engage, engage, engage. Or hit the hundreds, or hit the crying, or hit the WTF. Okay, new photo, new photo. No, it sent it again. Let me see. Okay, I'll take a picture here. Okay. No way, it won't let me take
Oh
a
my God.
picture.
Oh, it's myself. Sorry, guys. So what
Okay, so here, it won't let me take a picture, but
okay.
this is what was posted.
Oh, I see writing. Maybe I can.
So I can read it, but it
Yeah,
won't let me
read it to
post
us.
it. It won't let me take a screenshot
Yeah, read it
or
to us.
anything. Okay, so it says Angela Oakley, 34. Tonight's episode included my mommy. It's almost impossible to believe that she isn't here with us. I'm so grateful she made her on-screen debut, even if just for a moment. She passed suddenly. My world shattered in an instant. The pain, the loss, the heartbreak, words can't even begin to describe. The world will never get to witness her jovial spirit, her laughter, her love, and it hurts more than I can put into words.
Oh,
We miss her more than ever. I hope I made her proud. I know she's watching over us. Even now, she lives on through me. Her strength, her humor, her unconditional love, they're woven into the very fiber of who I am. Mommy, I love you endlessly. You are my everything, my inspiration, my light. Oh, darn, it disappeared. Oh, there it is.
oh,
My light, my forever. They say it gets easier. That's hard to believe.
oh.
P.S. This was filmed over a year ago, and in the wake of such a tragic loss, all family issues are insignificant. I wish nothing but peace and love for everyone. Hashtag loving memory, hashtag forever queen, hashtag RHOA, hashtag love you mommy, hashtag your diamond girl. Thank you for making her beautiful. Oh, she did look good.
She was a
She
pretty
did
lady.
look good. She was a
Yeah,
pretty lady.
about Angela. Angela's got a good-looking husband. Her mom, she's a good-looking family. You know,
Yeah.
they're good-looking people. I mean, that's so sad. Suddenly, too, something like that. Like, it does make it sound so insignificant. Hi, baby cats. It is so
Yeah.
insignificant. Like, I swear, when the thing happened with my parents, it was like all of a sudden, like, I don't know. It just it made me. I don't know. Made me and my dad way closer, like instantly.
Yeah.
Because we basically have lost my mom. It seems like, but yeah, she's still here. But
Yeah. That is so sad. I didn't
it's
know
almost
she was going
crazy.
through
I
that.
didn't know. I know. And I remember, was it Nicole's dad died too?
Thanks
Remember?
for sending that, honey.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's I can't. I know. Laura just been through it. I just I'm yeah. I was like last year. I was like so convinced that I didn't want anything to do with my parents. I was so done with them. Like I was like, even if like I was making myself not care, and I kept saying, if something happened to them, I might regret this. And then
right.
something, and it just triggered. I was like, oh shit! It just kind of like it woke me up.
Yeah.
I'm still. I don't know. There's a whole thing.
So, okay, to drain that lymph thing, you could totally
I'm scared.
you do this. No, you start on your head. You start on
Okay.
your head. So first they say to open the valve, you do on your clavicle. So there's things you do here, like where you run your hand along the clavicle and you
Yeah.
activate right here in this joint, right? And then you come up to your neck and you're going to do your glands that you can feel here.
Yeah.
And you're going to do that. right? And then you're going to go behind your ears like nanu nanu.
Nanu. Okay. I don't know how to do nanu. I don't know how to do it. I'll tape
Well,
them together. I'll tape them together.
Yeah, 2 and 2. So you do nanu nanu behind your ears and in front of your ear. And you do that like 20 times aggressively. And the whole thing is to create friction and movement to like break up the lymph because your lymph is what carries all the stuff out of your body. And immediately upon doing any of those things that I just did you feel tingles in your body immediately?
All over the place.
Yes, because you're releasing energy, blocked energy. It's very important. So you do these and then you do your cheeks have it. There's like an order. I forget the order on your face. You do your cheeks and then you do your forehead and you break it up. And then you do your jawline and you bring it to your ear. And then you bring it all down your neck and you drain it.
Yeah.
And then you come back to your clavicle and that's where you do the cross strokes. And then you have to go to your arms. See, like right now I'm tingling everywhere. It feels so good.
I know. Yeah. Should I get Reiki? Should I call somebody or go on should I get Reiki or something? Maybe tell them about it.
Just look it up on YouTube and you do this to yourself. This is all about self-care.
I know.
And then
No,
you do your arms, and then under your arm is another huge lymph system. And for women, like by our breasts and under our arms are very important. And then when you break that up, then you actually do your mammaries. Even if you're a man, you do your chest in a circular motion, clockwise and counterclockwise. And then you get to that gland that's bothering you. And you do that one very aggressively. You do this.
I'm afraid to push it, so I can't.
You do it down.
I can't
and
push.
then you do it up.
No, it's weird when I push it. I feel it all over myself.
And then there's one in your back you're supposed to do.
But
there's one in your left side, right under your heart.
Could it be poop? Huh? Could it be poop? Could it be poop? Because seriously, I pushed on it and I felt like it. Oh my god.
Yeah, no, it can. It can. It could even be poo. Have you been pooping right?
Yeah, all the time. All the fucking time.
Yeah. And it can still even be
maybe
poo.
I don't know.
Maybe you just need a hypotonic.
I felt pressure all through when I pressed on, I could feel like pressure. I guess that's
it could be a big fart.
So where where does it? So when you say they drain it, they have to literally drain it, or they.
So I've never had it drain where they take the liquid out.
No,
I've just had the actual, but there are specialists that will do all of that and then drain it, and it's like pus. And they drain it and they can make it all come out of one hole and guide it there and push it out. And that's the real one I need. But until then, you can have a natural way of moving it. And then you drink hella water and it's supposed to pass through some of the toxins that way too.
Yeah, I feel like I've percent said this thing.
But you have to help it move.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. I have to do that. I've never been
those wood. Have you seen those wood massager things that everybody was using on the TikTok?
Yeah. I like TikTok. I don't have time to I wish I could do it for me. I don't scroll.
There's a bot farm that'll do that. They'll handle that for you real nice.
Well, they'll just keep doing it because I don't want to because there's certain TikTokers I like and I just want to keep going through their thing, but I got to sit there and go like this. I got to go back to it. I don't want to do that. Yeah. Just saying. I don't know.
So,
what I was saying about I don't know. I think I don't know. We're on we're literally right now. We're at a plateau with I feel like we're ready to blow or something. We're at the top with Atlanta. We're at the top, and something's about to just
Yeah, I was just thinking Phaedra's on her way.
Yeah,
with all of her lies and confusion.
I don't. She knows what she's doing with her looks.
Angela better get prepared. Yeah, because she thinks her and Porsha are cool right now.
Angela needs to stop.
And Angela is about to have stuff started about her husband behind Phaedra. That's what that's what the trailer was saying, right? Isn't Phaedra coming with some rumors about Angela's husband?
Everybody's got rumors about Angela's husband. Are we done with these Angela's husband rumors? Seriously,
let's they're just getting started.
I know him trying to find himself. I don't know what that means. He's got he had to find his manhood again, so you let him go to New York. To me, that sounds like if he has lost his manhood, he wants to find a chick. He's trying to make himself feel better. Is that what she said? He needed to, make it be a man. So I let him go to New York. To me, he was in a fucking relationship. He did some shit out there. Well, what else would
How
make him?
old do you think Angela is?
Oh, so that's another thing. I think that Angela is 50, 45, 45 ish.
Yeah, I feel like she's. I feel
I
like
think
she.
he's about
She
65
said
though.
she's 43,
Okay.
but if her daughter's 25,
Okay. Yeah.
then that means she had her daughter when she was how old?
18-ish. No, how 43, 13. No.
But she also said she was married to the guy,
Oh, no.
and
Yeah.
that's who had the baby on her with the next chick.
Mm.
Is allegedly the story, right?
And what's Charles, like 65-ish? 65-ish?
I don't.
Because I thought he was old enough to be her grandfather or some shit. Or he's older than her
Well,
mother or
her
something.
mom had a comment on it. Her mom was
Yeah, that's
like,
what made me think.
"Me
I
and
was like,
him are
oh,
the
man.
same age." She
See?
said, "Me and him are the same age."
I was like, oh, yeah, he is old. That's fucked up. Now, imagine like that. I'd be so worried now that I would lose my husband too now. I feel like poor Angela, like she can't even, the one person that has her back probably, and it's probably her mother, and that's gone, you know? That's a shame. She can't really trust her husband to have her back, it don't seem like. To have her emotionally, I should say. You know what I mean? Like, I think Angela needs and like me, I need emotional stability. Like when I
Yeah.
told George, like, don't ever like, I feel like I'm alone, even though he's like, I'm right here, I don't go anywhere. To me, it's like emotional abandonment, you know, the emotion. I think she lost that one person that was always going to be her person. It was her mom. I don't think Charles is that for her.
Mhm.
She has her daughter, but I don't think that relationship is the best either. And I think Angela's going to be on her own if Charles don't fucking start liking it. I don't know. Maybe it's different. Like 10 years is 10 years, but maybe he's different off camera with her. I don't know. I just feel like why drag this man out to dinner and make him force himself to act like he likes you? He probably does, but he probably doesn't want to be forced to say it. He doesn't be forced
Right.
to you got the producer saying, "Do you love your wife?" Just shut the fuck up. Just listen, because seriously, because if he's not going to answer, it looks horrible. Like, stop making him say shit like that. He don't want to say Angela.
What?
You know, he don't want
Like,
to be.
why you need a kiss?
You're making him look bad. You're making him look real bad because he probably don't do that shit.
Everything she asked for,
Yeah.
he's
He
like,
don't do it. He's like, stop it. What are you doing? Nah, man. He's like,
"This is our love language."
no, it's
No,
not.
it's
I'm like,
not.
Jesus, girl, stop making it fucking like, stop acting like it. It's like the more you try, the more he pushes it, makes it look stupid. It's like, just fucking act like your normal relationship because he's not fucking with this shit. He is not with it. He's like,
That
girl,
is
what are you
so
acting like
funny.
this for? You're acting weird, girlfriend. Like, wifey, why
Right?
you acting so weird? Why are they talking about this baby I had? I told you we ain't talking about that shit. Fucking, I told you I was gonna deny that shit. If it comes up, it's on you, bitch. That's what he's saying. He's pissed. He's pissed because not only did he get kicked out of this thing, now he's found out. What a fucked up shit. That's fucked up for Angela. I'm sorry, Angela. I'm not laughing at you.
Angela, it's
Interesting
though. Like,
he fucked her.
I don't know, does she why she would like getting played like that? Like
She
in this,
doesn't. No, what it is, it's
I
because
don't think
she
she
can't.
does.
I think it's the fact that I think that it's the chase, maybe. It's that whole thing where like you want him more, the more you don't want you, the more you want him. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I think she said she had to heal from the thing in New York. I get it. To me, if you're making him just live there, there's nothing that's on, like, the healing had to come from something. And I'm sure he probably has not said goodbye 1,000% to whoever the fuck that is. I don't know. There's something in his brain. Like, I don't know. Maybe he really does love her. He just doesn't want to be forced to say it. He didn't want his life to be found out is what he didn't want. He didn't want everybody to know their business. And how stupid she looks for staying with him. And how he's like, man, this bitch looks so stupid. Let me fucking staying with me and shit. That's probably what he thinks. And I feel bad about that. I feel bad if he feels that way. I hope he feels bad for what he did. It doesn't seem like he does. Because if he did that shit, he better fucking kiss her ass on camera. I would be like, motherfucker, you're doing everything I goddamn say. Because you fucked around and you found out, and now on camera, you're going to make me look stupid. If he really loved her, he should be kissing her goddamn ass if he did that shit. Because now it's time to fucking
too, like, so last week's episode, she was making excuses for him cheating on her, remember? Well, after getting kicked out of the Madison Square Garden, he needed to feel like a man and he needed to be validated. And so he went and stuck his penis in somebody else. And, I'm not excusing it, but, we've got past it. And
and now what? Like, now we all know. Now what? Now we know about it, and now we know that you're healed. But now we're fucked up about it. Now we need therapy, okay?
Yeah.
You're glad you're healed, girl, but we're not.
Yeah.
We didn't.
So after that, along with
Mm.
he doesn't say he loves her, he doesn't want to really kiss her ass.
Oh
He
no!
doesn't
And
agree with anything she says. When he does finally listen to her, she's in the wrong. And he doesn't think any of it's funny. Like, it doesn't feel like he thinks it's funny.
and I don't think it's funny either. It's kind of sad funny. It's like I don't know why he won't just give her the validation that she wants. It's fucked up. He can't even do that shit for like
Especially after sticking his penis in
yeah,
somebody else.
exactly.
Like,
Fake that shit, man.
especially after that.
Exactly. You'd be
Like,
that
why
shit.
do you have an attitude with Angela Oakley, sir, while you're making your chicken, telling her she needs to stop coveting Shamea's house and worry about her own house? Why is that a problem, sir? After you've stuck your penis somewhere, sir.
We won't know where your penis has been, sir. Until then, you kiss ass. Like, you do what the fuck she said. Because that's just like fucking, what's his name on
Yeah, it's just like, be a little humble.
Like, Juan, you motherfucker, you jobless motherfucker. You couldn't even pretend to be on the show on Potomac for Robin. He couldn't even pretend. That's it. That's Oakley. That's Charles Oakley. Like,
yeah,
Juan,
that's very Juan Dixon. I said it before.
Like, you can't even pretend to keep that job, for her to keep that job. Like, and the fact that they
she's giving Robin. She's giving Robin with having all the businesses, and he's at home cooking and coaching.
Yeah, and I don't whatever he does. Oh, he likes to move around. He like goes where the money is. Are you going with him? I hope you're going with him because you got kids. I mean, they got kids. I don't know if he's out a lot. I don't know if this is the only time they get together is when we see them. The fact that he didn't even want this shit. Again, you know, how many of these people come on these shows and we find out they're doing some shit or they're doing some shit that they shouldn't be doing, and it's like they told the wives not to do it, and here
he's 61.
Oh, see, that's not bad. I thought about that.
And it says his spouse is Angela Reed, who
I kept going Dean. I was saying Dean. I don't know why I was saying Dean. Angela Reed. Look at that.
Angela Reed.
He's probably got.
And that's who came up in that Reddit thread.
Yep. And she's got no license.
So how old is Angela?
Oh, I'm scared.
What year was Angela born?
I don't feel
Angela Reed, date of birth.
Unless it's just sit the right way. Oh, gotta have to let you guys know later too. Come here, Kathy. I'm on live, Mama.
Famous birthdays.
I can't play with you. Just come here. Would you say hi to everyone? Come here, baby. Say hi to everyone. Oh, hi. Oh, look, your first time on camera. Where are you going, Riley Cats? Come here, Mama. You can't touch the wires. Please come here. You can lay back there. I love her so much. Come here. She got so big.
So much. She's so sweet.
Would you come here, please? Come here, Mama. Everybody wants to see you.
So very, very sweet. She's so sweet. So it says Angela is 43, or it says she's 43. I can't find like a year of a date of birth.
I would, yeah. I would say, no pain. I don't feel it. I don't feel anything. I was just in the scanning bed. And I was like, I'm like, oh fuck, what is this? I don't know. You know how you're just like, it's weird. I just was like, what the fuck? And then when I was in the shower, I looked down. I was like, holy shit, it looks like I have a hernia. And now I'm
24 years difference. Charles was born in 63. Angela was born in 1990. It says.
What? 90? No, 80. She's got to be 80.
No, it says Angela was born in 1990.
Because that would make me that would make her 13 years older than me, younger than me, and I'm not 60. No, I was born in 77.
Yeah.
90 would make her third. Wait, I don't know how old we are. Wow, what? What is happening with time? I'm trying to figure. Why can't I figure this out?
Look, does anybody in the chat or anybody here think that Angela Oakley is like 43?
She was born in 1990. She would be. That's what year. My sister was born in 91, and she is. I don't know how old my sister is either. God damn it, it doesn't help me. I can't do math. I went to West Effort. What do you want from me? Hey Siri. Oh my God. Hey Siri. Can you do math for me, please? Oh, you know what? I'll just ask Sal. I was asking Sal about my thing, my ChatGTP. He said the same
It
thing.
says soon to be 44-year-old on that same Reddit thread where it
Yeah,
has those court documents of her allegedly getting banned
yeah.
by FINRA.
Huh.
It has her full birth date on those documents.
43. Look, Virgo, what do you think? She's older? There's no way she was born in 90. That makes her 35. Yeah, there's no fucking way.
Yeah.
Her
See, you're
daughter's more
lying
like
somewhere.
35. Like, you know what I mean?
Where's the docs? Where's the docs?
There's no way. She's
Where
probably
are
born
the
in,
documents?
so if she was 43, what year? So okay. Hey Siri, Siri, not Siri. Hey Sal, can you give me the what is 2025 minus 19? Not what the fuck am I saying? Don't listen to me, Sal. I'm too high for this. Never mind. I
Saw
can't.
she said don't listen to her.
Yeah,
Ask Saul what year was Angela Oakley born.
yeah,
Does
we'll do
Saul
that.
know that kind of thing?
Yeah, yeah, he should. Where you at, buddy? I'll turn you up too.
Who's Mev? Lady
Hey,
Virgo?
Sal, on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, the new cast member Angela Reed Oakley. Can you find out her date of birth for me, or how old she is?
Angela Oakley was born on May 4th. She's an entrepreneur and runs Oakley Financial Consulting. She's also married to former NBA star Charles Oakley, and they have 3 children.
What year was she born?
Find her exact birth year.
You can't find her back here. That's crazy. Nobody can find it, Sal. She's lying about her birth date, we think. She was born in May. It says all they could find is May.
Yeah.
Yeah, no year. Wow.
No year.
That means she's
Isn't
probably
that
like
crazy?
I'm gonna guess because you can't tell because of her plastic surgery, but I'm gonna guess that she's probably 45-ish. You know, I mean I would because I don't know what she looks
Yeah,
like.
I mean,
Plastic surgery. I mean, she's
it's
not.
just
How old she be? I mean, your daughter's 25.
she doesn't seem like
That's
old,
kind of young. You know what I mean?
but she doesn't feel as young as she
Mm-mm.
is by at
Look
all.
at her neck. Maybe we should look at her neck and see. How like
No, her neck is looking great.
yeah.
And she actually has a tramp stamp. So that kind of
Oh,
made
okay.
her age to me too, because she has a tramp
I
stamp.
have a huge
And
one too.
those are from like a certain era.
Yeah,
You
I
know what
know.
I'm saying?
Yeah, I
And
know.
so I'm like, well, maybe she is like
Single, but I got a huge
a
one.
little older
Huge.
than 43
Well,
because
I'm 47 and I got a tramp stamp when they were cool. I've
yeah,
had
that's what I'm saying. Like a 43-year-old.
who has a tramp
She,
stamp on in the chat? Tell me. Anybody?
yeah, I
Anybody?
don't have one. I don't have a tramp stamp.
I have them everywhere. That was my first one. Ugh. And
I
I
don't
used
know.
Emma cream. I was such a I didn't now I can't really feel them. I started getting them with my fingers done, but I stopped going again. May 4th, 1981. There's no fucking way.
81.
Oh, 81. That might make sense. Yeah, that makes her younger than me. Then makes her younger. Well, look,
Okay.
I get younger every year. We don't get older. We get younger on our birthdays.
Maybe
So.
I was thinking 34, but 43, 44 doesn't really seem like she's faking it
No,
that much.
no. I mean,
I mean, if I'm going all the way back to 45,
our
she
daughter's
can
20.
definitely have freaking,
Yeah, so
she
am
can
I.
have 22 if she wants.
You have a tramp stamp, don't you? Listen, honey, Jacqueline. I know you probably have one. You have tattoos, don't you?
I have tattoos. I don't have a tramp
I know
stamp.
Lrga has a tramp stamp. She's just not telling us about it. She's got a bullseye. I'm just kidding. Listen,
I got a tattoo that says Merry Christmas on my right thigh, and I got a
bingo.
tattoo that
No, you
says
don't.
Happy New Year on my other thigh.
No,
And I
you
told
don't.
my husband to come see me between the holidays.
And he
No,
probably
that's something Mae West said.
and he does.
That's a famous Mae West quote,
Oh, I like
actually.
it. I like it. Like, see, of course you have a tramp stamp. Thank God. I was 25, I think. No, my first one I was 14.
First
Oh my
tat
God, I'm
16.
lying. My first one I got down here. Oh my God, I forgot the one in my belly button. Oh God, that thing's so ugly. It's a little piece of like, oh my God, I was 14. That little thing. It was when it was cool to have a belly button ring and a little thing around your belly button. That was, oh my God, I forgot about that one. I have one here. I'm everywhere. I want to get a lot more done. My whole hand I want done. I got to keep going back though, because they literally.
Are you gonna, did you henna it first or are you just going for it? And make sure it doesn't have metals in the fucking ink. They're doing lots of research talking about the high levels of toxic metals in these inks that we're getting tattoos with, and it's causing autoimmune stuff later. So be super duper careful about what they're putting inside of your body, because that is straight to the vein.
My mom,
you know,
my mom found out my tattoo. I told her in the whole week, that whole week, she found that I lost my virginity. I had a tattoo. It was a bad week. It was not a good week in that household that week. I was always
Angela, bless your heart.
Yeah.
Bless your heart, Angela.
God, I know the trial's over in 20. I'm telling you, I'm so obsessed with this fucking trial.
Can we give a shout out to the moms, though, of Housewives of Atlanta this season? I like that they're not being very, well, aside from Mama Diane. I like how they're not doing too much Mama Joycing. And I feel like they're really there for their daughters and trying to help their relationships, like, in a positive way. Like, I liked the scene with Drew and her mom. And I liked the scene with Angela and her mom. And then last week we got the scene with Britt and her mom.
Yes.
And
right. You're right.
The only scene that wasn't like a nice kiki was the scene with Porsha and Mama Diane when they were talking shit about Shamea.
That is so fucked up. Oh my God. Like, for her mom to talk shit on her friend. Like, I would tell my mom to shut the fuck up. Like, seriously, mind your business. Like, don't talk shit on my best friend.
I would have like, Mom, that's not cool. Why you say that? Or we're good now. I would have said something to let her know that that wasn't an okay statement. You know what I mean?
Like, exactly. Especially on fucking camera.
On camera.
Like, why are you fucking using the camera to be a messy bitch? Like, Diane, I was rooting for you and your little boy toy. I kept saying it. I wish she would just go back home so we could see who Diane's fucking every night. I heard he's hot and he's young and he goes in and out. And now we can't, because now I'm pissed the fuck off, because how dare you talk about it? It's so weird. Are you trying to? She's like, no, she's another one housewife. She wants to be a housewife too. Her, Ralph, they all should just start a fucking podcast.
Yes.
And
the wannabes, posers.
You could go get Necka's mom or whoever it is that fights with the other one. You get her on there.
Yes. Oh my gosh, her too.
I'll piss everybody the fuck off. Why not?
Okay, we should call them tryhards. That'll be tryhards.
That's what it is. They're tryhards. Fucking Ralph. Jesus Christ. What a loser. Ralph, come on, man. You're hot. You could have just walked away and you could have just been embarrassed by whatever was coming out.
Like, he's totally making his kids suffer. And I bet he's the kind of narcissist that when he is around the kids, he doesn't directly say your mom's a crazy bitch. But he does a lot of things to let it be known that your mom's a crazy bitch. You know? Yeah.
You know who does that fucking on The Valley? What's his name? Michelle's husband. Jesse. Jesse's like, tell your daughter one day, make sure you tell your daughter one day that you fucked around and you love you literally like all the time about Michelle, all the time. Brittany, Jax does it about Brittany. Are you serious? What is wrong with you motherfuckers? Oh,
Martell did it about freaking Melody.
They all do it. Martell's the fucking number one, man.
Yeah.
What a fucking loser. When I watched him with Sheree, I didn't know who he was. I was like, oh, look how hot he is. Oh, good for you, Sheree.
Yeah.
I thought,
and then you're like,
are you crazy? Are you crazy? I was like, what? They're like, look him up. And I was like, oh, this motherfucker. Oh, he's one of those.
Is it the same baby shirts guy?
I was like, huh? I was like, no, he's a good guy. They're like, no, he's a fucking cheater. I was like, who is there? Like, you gotta look. I was like,
he's not that much good dick in the world. I'm sorry.
He's like Mauricio, makes me grossed out. Like I could fuck with Apollo, but Martell is like, ugh. He's like Slade.
Yeah.
Like,
for some reason, I could fuck with Apollo too. Like, he doesn't totally rub me the wrong way, because we see how Phaedra really is, though. We also see how Phaedra really is, so that probably is part of that. Whereas this, like,
they're two in a pod. Those two motherfuckers.
Yeah,
they really are. Like, I think they're in on this whole shit together. I don't know what's going on in his marriage or whatever, and I don't know who the hell she's lying about dating this week or whatever. But like, She don't look bad. She looks good, and he looks good too. So I don't know why they
Yeah.
just don't get. What's the principal? What's their kid's name? President and vice president, the cutest kids ever.
Oh yeah, the inauguration. Yeah,
I love their kids.
Aiden and
Yeah.
somebody.
They're gonna be older now. Like, so look at all the kids growing up. Like,
Yeah,
listen.
he just went to his prom. She posted
No, he
pictures of him
didn't.
going to his
No.
Yes.
No. I gotta watch. It's a good look at. Oh my God, he's so old.
Yes, so cute. He went to his
He's like
prom with
12.
his little girlfriend,
Oh, gotta see
and they
that.
all were in front of like these stretch
I do
limos,
like
him
her
and
with
his
that. I like
friends. It
her
was
as a
so
mom.
cute.
I do like her as a mom. I do like her as a mom.
Yeah.
Oh, how cute.
Yeah, I know, right? I
We
bet you
watched
do.
them be born. Look at us. Like, we have the right to talk shit on these people. We've been watching them since day one, like 15 fucking years,
Yeah.
16 years. OC. And now we got slimy ass motherfucking Slade back like we did. We're back on the timeline. Oh my God, Slade. They brought us back on that timeline with Slade. As long
And
as
Messy Sonia. So okay, wait.
oh, Sonia. Oh,
Was the timeline before when Slade was around
yes.
the same time that Sonia was getting on tables, dancing,
Yeah.
back in the day, being over drunk? Is it kind of the same timeline there too?
No. Well, back when Slade was around, Sonia was on the up and up. Sonia was Sonia Rita, like having fun. Not that they not
Okay, so she was in this.
So this is fucked up. I know. I found out what happened this weekend. I told you all this bitch was fucking. I don't want to say bitch, but she has been lost. She has lost her rocker, and it's not fucking healthy for her to be on this on camera. She should not be naked. She should have. Bravo should have shut that shit down when they were filming the show. And it's not cool. She's not. She's not healthy. She was doing all kinds of damn shit over Lake. What's it called? Lake Crappy Lake. They didn't want her back, and now she's fucking. She's a.
The ambulance is getting called. She got banned from the other restaurant, and then she had another run-in. You guys,
I didn't know
after the getting taken away in the ambulance. She had another run-in, and this time she's overheard screaming that they're setting me up. They're setting me up, and it made me go to level 8.
Oh,
and on level 8, on level.
No, but Wendy Williams on this bitch. They better not be. Listen, but
so on level 8,
yes. Oh.
Mr. Morgan just died, right?
Yes, and Mrs. Morgan's the daughter is the one dating everything, right?
So I don't know who's getting what, but isn't it interesting that now all of these things are being publicized? So what if there's something in the trust? That I bet there is a trust disseminating. What if there's something in the trust
Morgan letters
that basically, honey, if Sonia is a mess, then they might get to take something or something like that. What if there's like some kind of clause in there so that all these public outbursts, one after another, somehow make her ineligible for a portion of her trust? Do you think that could be a possibility?
Her daughter's the heir to everything. They're JP Morgans. Of course they're fucked up. The Morgan letters.
Is he the only? Is that his only kid? Is Sonia's kid?
Yes, that's his only
way.
He's worth a lot of money.
Oh my gosh.
They don't talk about it. They don't ever talk about it. She went in the ambulance because they gave her a choice. It's a shame. Who's allowed to do that to her? Okay. Well, she went to the hospital. Carly, please. I'm still busy. I can't talk to her. Hold on. No, I can't answer that. All right. Just hold on a second. Babe. Hold on 1 second. Sorry, guys. I have to probably go soon.
It's difficult to determine
poor
Quincy Adams Morgan's inheritance will be from John Adams Morgan. He was a wealthy businessman. Here's what we do know. He's known financier and owned Goddess Island, a private island compound with a 14,000 square foot home.
A lot of
Sonia's family has had financial difficulties. Her inheritance, while not explicitly stated, would have received a portion of her father's assets, potentially including investments, real estate, and other valuables. passed through his estate and distributed according to his will or other laws.
Mm.
Did you guys go see him?
Uh-huh.
Is it hot outside?
Yeah, we ain't got no matter.
Got 80 here. All right, I'm gonna go. I gotta take care of some things. I think a lot of the kids are normal, I think, and then some of them aren't. I mean, I liked what we got to see, like even with like Teen Mom seeing their stuff too. But I love this. It was a good live. I gotta go take care of some thingies. So it was awesome. Everybody commented, especially Jacqueline. I'm glad everybody that showed up. I appreciate you guys. And what is today? It's only Monday, right? Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna go catch up on the.
So what else is coming on this week? Here I come, babe.
Oh
So
yeah,
what
we're
else
gonna
is coming on this week? Just something I'm not watching called The Valley.
All right.
And what else is coming on this week?
What the fuck is missing? What do we? I don't know. I'm about to start watching some things because that's all I have.
And I tried The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives.
Well, I
and
haven't seen it yet. I didn't do it yet.
I
You
tried.
like it?
I did the first episode,
What?
and I
You
was
like it?
like,
No.
and then I was like, well, maybe if I just jumped to another episode, and I couldn't.
Yeah.
You know how
No.
some things. I
Yeah.
was just like,
I'm surprised.
kind of like,
I haven't watched it yet. This is what happens when I love. I gotta watch that. I don't know. I gotta do something. We'll figure it out. We'll do something on Wednesday. We'll see.
yeah. Okay, darling.
All right.
And
I
I have
love
to go. I'm gonna go live about this later on my channel because I
Where are
did
you?
not
What time?
stream it over there.
What
So when
time?
I do, I'll send you the link.
Yeah. What
I
time?
don't know if it'll be today,
Okay.
because I
Send
have
me.
yeah,
I'll be
but I
so
will
excited.
definitely send you the link and
Thank
everything.
you. Look so beautiful.
Okay, we are on TMBA,
There's
and
online available. And you're going to show me how to put merch up. We're going to show me how to put merch up.
yeah. Here, let me see. Let me hurry up and no, I can't even drop a link for it.
That's okay. We'll do it the next time.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
See
I
you
love
guys
you.
next time. Peace.
I'm going to let you guys go too. So comment, subscribe. Love everybody. Make sure you guys, smash all our buttons. Love you guys. Bye. Gotta go. Bye.